All right, guys, what's up, team? All right, guys. So, yeah, what are y'all watching today? We got Govx. We got some small earnings today, but nothing really too crazy. All right, guys. But yeah, it should be a fun week. Let's see what else we got. Let me add. Sorry, kind of doing my last minute updates real quick. There we go. Hey, what's up, Birdman? CPI coming out this week. That'll be the most interesting data release. Whew. All right. We don't really have any crazy earnings today. I'm looking at like the earnings calendar. Nothing really big today, to be honest here. You know, nothing that we should really pay attention to heavy today in terms of like big market earnings. So we got ON, AMG, Jacob, CNA, Global Payments, Checkpoint, Lowe's, or Laos, Alexander's, Alliance. You know, nothing really big. The big ones really start tomorrow with Caterpillar, DuPont, Uber, BP, JetBlue, Marathon, Ferrari, AMD, Starbucks, Gilead, PayPal, SoFi, Airbnb. Those are going to be the big ones tomorrow. Caesars, Under Armour, Wednesday, Moderna, eBay, Allstate, Hood, Lumen, MGM, Western Union, Twilio, Alibaba, Paramount. So we got some big earnings later this week. But this week, you know, today, nothing too crazy here, which is okay, you know. This week's a big CPI week, and so that's what we're going to be paying attention to today. That happens on Wednesday, and as we do, we're going to be covering that as well. A lot of people talk about MAIA. There's some other small ones that ripped up last week. Like, we're still in Snap. We're watching Snap. Here's GOVX. GOVX is kind of going crazy this morning. Julian, it means there was a reverse split historically. So Julian says, is there a reason why GOVX was once 600K? So what happens with stocks, man, is that whenever a company does a reverse split, you know, a reverse split means they're taking a bunch of shares and they're consolidating those shares to make one more expensive share, right? So it's the equivalent of like, okay, you got 10 shares of a $1 stock. You do a reverse split if you want your price of your stock to be higher, and then they basically take those 10 shares, combine it, and then instead of having 10 shares of a $1 stock, you have one share of a $10 stock, and it's still worth the same amount as before. You just got less shares that are more expensive, you know, essentially, right? But whenever that happens, the historical chart ends up looking crazy with just ridiculous looking numbers like 600K or whatever it is. And so that is why GOVX looks like it was at 600K. It's also kind of telling of the historical strength and weakness regarding GOVX because it had to do a reverse split. But that's the reason the price looks ridiculous right now. Yeah, MAIA is up. So we're watching that too. And yeah, you can see Govx is currently at 350s. We're watching that. We do have Activision Blizzard today. ATVI today. Yeah, I'm trying to see what other earnings are today. All right, so yeah, today in BMO earnings, we've got ON AMG affiliated payment manager or affiliate management group, Global Payments, Builders First Source, Alexander. Nothing really crazy happening right now in terms of earnings. A bunch of no names essentially. We got some big names coming out later this week. That's essentially what we got. Am I holding anything from last week? Okay, I'm holding a few little things here. Still holding Intel. We'll take it. Still green in that one. Intel ripped up just like I thought it would. So if you guys remember last week, I bought that Intel earnings dip. Worked out nicely here. We'll take it. SPY is looking all right today. You can see GOVX. Here's Google. Here's the SPY. SPY's at 411. You know, it's not really up huge. It's not really down huge. It's technically red on the day, but it had a big rip up Friday. So I think the big question here in the market is the market going to hold the gains it made last week? You know, that is the real question. And who knows, man? You know. Trying to rip up. We got GOVX at 350s. Penny stock bouncing off of VWAP. Meta is down to 158. Is this cheap enough for a dip buy for me? I mean, if we look at like an hourly chart, it's all the way down to 150s. I don't know. Hey, bro, do you still play poker? Yeah, of course, man. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Z? Don't I know you, bro? Aren't you the guy that you're with the orb guy? Hey, what's up, Tony? Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, just to give everybody some clarification here. What's up, man? Hey, good luck, dude. Tony, I saw you call me yesterday, bro. My bad, dude. I'm gonna tell you guys this. My grandmother is on a dialysis machine right now, and so you know we don't know. You know, I'm gonna have to go visit her, and so we've been packing up, and so I'm gonna have to drive to New Orleans today, to the hospital in New Orleans to go see her. And so, you know, we've been packing up for the last day since we found that out. And so I was gonna do a bunch of business stuff. I even messaged Pawn because I was supposed to talk with some business stuff about him yesterday. But my grandma's 96, man, and she's just getting up there, dude. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Z? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we're actually gonna be packing up today, and heading out. You know, we're not gonna stay gone long. Y'all see. Tomorrow I'll be at a hotel in New Orleans, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing. My family's not up yet anyway, kind of saucy, so I'm just going to go ahead and stream. You know, luckily, you know, I usually hate Texas times, But like right now, it's 5:45 in the morning, and so we ain't leaving this early anyway. You know. Max got a brother. Bro, have you seen Rosie, Tony? Look at Rosie, bro. Let me show you a picture of Rosie, dude. Rosie's big, bro. Rest in peace to this Nichelle, Star Trek from Star Trek. R.I.P. Sad. But yeah, look at Rosie, bro. Bro, I don't know how to use Twitter at all, dude. I'm trying to show people my picture of Rosie. Oh, there it is. I just realized I don't know how to use Twitter at all. Dude, I got a picture of Rosie, bro. I don't know where she is, dude. But Rosie's big. Let's see. Duke. Hopefully it's not named after the football team. You know? Oh, he's cool, man. You know. That's cool, dude. Is he a bulldog? What is he? Yeah, bro, she's pretty, dude. Let me find Rosie. Hold on. Bro, I don't know how to use Twitter, dude. Twitter, like, you think you know. But then you just want to look at your pictures on Twitter, which, here, I'm just going to scroll down. I've posted so many polls lately on Twitter that hasn't mattered. Oh, here she is. That's Rosie right now. Or that's Rosie like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. You know? Yeah, it's Monday, guys. It's Monday. But yeah, that's Rosie. She's big, bro. She's big, man. Hey, what's up, Chocolate? Good morning, guys. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It's a big week. It's CPI week. We should have some fun today. We got some stuff moving in pre-market. We're watching Meta here. I'm honestly thinking about a Meta dip buy. I know that's going to bother some people because they just don't like Meta. But, like, I'm honestly thinking about a Meta dip buy. Let me know if you guys think I should. And, yeah, let's have fun this week. All right, guys. Yes, sir. Yeah, Govx is at 350s. We're watching that. We got the SPY up there at 411s. And so we'll see what we get there. We're going to add everybody on our Discord. Let's do a poll today, guys. Let's do our Twitter poll as usual. What should our Twitter poll be? Okay, here's the best one that I can think of. Does the market hold its gains? Does the market hold the gains it made last week? The market hold the short-term gains it made last week? It's probably the best poll I could get. All right, guys. So yeah, let me know if you think the market holds the gains it made last week. We're also going to be doing our Twitter poll. Also, remember, guys, to go give me a follow if you haven't already. You know, go give us a follow if you have not already. We do this live every day. And yeah, let's see what we get today, guys. We got over 100 people here already. It's not even 7 a.m. yet, so we appreciate you all. And yeah, go vote on the new Twitter poll we got. We're just gonna do a one day poll. You know, if you look at the market pumped up last week, man. You know, if you look at Monday, what day was Monday? Monday was the 25th. And so if we look at the 25th here, right here, here's the 25th right here. Market pumped up nicely last week. And yeah, here's the Twitter poll. Vote on the poll, guys. Vote on the poll. CPI data is the consumer price index. It judges and measures inflationary data. It tells us basically how high our pricing is. Happens, you know, each month. Covered it last time. You know, we also covered the PCE data last week, the GDP data, you know, and all that stuff. And so, yeah, we cover all that, a bunch of stuff that week, man. And we'll see what we get. Tony, hold on. Let me find out how to message you. Hold on, bro. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of a short stream today, brother. We can plan to have you on though. There you go. All right, I sent you a message back, Tony. Yeah, all good, Tony. All good, brother. All good, man. Govx has some decent volume this morning. Yeah, I see Govx. It's up to 360s right now. 360s. We're watching that as well. All right, yeah, Govx. Yeah, I saw Govx here. And again, I can't say I really trust it here. You know, somebody said, hey, why does the chart look crazy on Govx? Because if you look at the historical chart and you look at like a long-term chart, it looks kind of crazy. 380s. You know, this thing has obviously been reverse split a few times now. And with that, the price might not be the most stable thing in this one. If we look at the catalyst for Govx, this is Govx Labs. I'm pretty sure this is a potential short squeeze MPOX candidate. It's got a smaller float of about 12.5 million. Not much of a short float that I see in short-term data here, but who knows if we're going to get any long-term data momentum coming through. And we'll see. Also, guys, y'all vote on my poll here. Here's the poll we just did. Again, I'll consider it a favor if you vote on this poll. And again, the question in this poll is does the market hold the short-term gains it made last week? All right, guys. So I'm on a SQQQ 30 minutes after you open. Hey, what's up, dude? All right, so just catching back up on chat. So yeah, guys. Again, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite stock today? I see MAIA ripping up too. I haven't really been covering the penny stocks as much lately, man. I've been covering more large cap fundamental because honestly, and I think you guys know this, that's kind of what my niche is. Like, I very rarely actively, I certainly don't invest in penny stocks very much. Most of the time, my favorite thing to cover is just large cap news, data, earnings, fundamental data like CPI data, PCE data, jobless claims numbers, all that stuff. And so with that, we've kind of been transitioning away from penny stocks. We're still covering them, but not as heavy, and they're definitely not the main topic here on the stream anymore. And of course, we still cover them though, but it's just we're just kind of moving away. I think most penny stocks are going to fail, and if you invest in them long term, you're probably going to lose. Doesn't mean you can't make money with them, though. There's still some powerful momentum you can capitalize on in them, of course. Hey, I appreciate the follow on Twitter. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the votes as well. We're going to go and make a Twitter poll. So far, 71% say no. The market does not hold the gains it made over the last week. 29%, 28.6% said yes. The market does hold its gains. And again, let me know what you guys think here. We're getting ready to make our Discord post as we do. And hopefully we can get some good stuff. Yeah, Robinhooders. There are no options. It's all shares for GOVX. Yeah, it's ripping up there, man. The other one is MIAI. Let's see if this one has a catalyst too. We still cover the catalyst here, guys. So just to be able to see what's going down with all this stuff. It's just one of those things where we just don't day trade them as much anymore. We got some big earnings this week too. So be ready, guys. I'm going to see what Jim Cramer's saying this morning. He's been having some fun in the markets. Let's see what Cramer's saying here. Jim Cramer's burner. No, he didn't ban me, did he? No, I don't even think he knows who I am. There he is. I was going to say. All right. I was like, I never talked about Kramer. Where is Kramer right now? He's at some type of garden. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's not even posting about stocks. He's posting about plants. Kramer, what are you doing, bro? That's some nice looking squash, though. I'll tell you that, man. Straight up. I don't really dislike Kramer. I kind of like him. I don't agree with him, but like I can kind of admire the trollish nature of his stuff. You know what I mean? What is one penny stock that jumped up and actually held its gains? NIO. NIO. NIO was once a penny stock, guys. And if you look at NIO here, NIO's currently at about 20.5. NIO back in October of 2019 was $1.19. All right, it was a penny stock, man. It wasn't that successful of a company. It was a penny stock. It was only $1 a share. And I watched it. I watched NIO go from 119 all the way to 67 at one point in time, all the way up to almost over 20 where it's sitting now. And so it happens. It's just very, 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 very rare, So it happens, but I would say it probably happens maybe like 5% of the time, maybe 5%, unfortunately, you know what I mean? Like you get 1 out of 20 that might actually succeed long term, maybe 1 out of 20, but again, it doesn't affect the broader public from just investing in them like the next Amazon. Yeah, that's right, chocolate. Tesla. Yeah. All right. Here's Tesla right here. It's at 887. It's just going crazy. You know. When did Tesla IPO? Let me see. Let me edit this. Make it 10 years. Tesla hasn't been around for over 10 years. So. Well, yeah, Tesla, when it first IPO'd in 2012, was at about 530s, but it was never actually below that. And so the low of Tesla lifetime is 530s. I think that's the lifetime low. Was it a... Let me see. Was it a company before that? Okay, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was at $3 is the low. It IPO'd in 2010. Low was $3. Everything's an obscure penny stock originally, but, you know. Neo helped me remodel my kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, so I've seen it happen. Like, I've been trading long enough to where I've seen some penny stocks go to, you know, turn into just major players in the market. Again, Neo, you know, Tesla. I saw the Roku IPO, you know. I think it was the Roku IPO. So, like, I've seen a lot of IPOs, a lot of stuff like that. That have turned out to be successful. I just understand the rarity of it. Meta up there, Spy up there, Neo at 21s or so. We got Tesla at 889, so we're watching that. Any other big news today that happened in the markets? What's trending today in the market? Any other big news? Yeah, and I'm just more interested in large caps. Like, I enjoy the nuance behind large caps and, like, big companies more than I enjoy the nuance behind small cap companies. There's too much sensationalism in small caps, unfortunately. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to cover them. I'm still going to cover them, but, you know, I enjoy the nuance. First day of August here, so let me know if you guys think it'll be red or green. All right, and I think that's what we'll do our poll. Today is day 1 of August. We'll let it in green. That is the poll today. Like Baba delisting news. Yeah, man, I ain't lying to nobody. I'm just gonna be honest with people about my biases, man. I think people respect that more, you know. And some Baba. Alibaba put out a statement that says it will, quote, strive to maintain its listing status on both the New York Stock Exchange and the Hong Kong Exchange after being included in the SEC delisting watch list. Y'all see my mug today, guys? Look at my mug today. You know, don't judge me. All right. Don't judge me. All right. You got the mug today. We got you, bro. I'll put Govx up here. We'll put it up here at the top right. It's at a 270 right now. We're watching that. Do you invest in silver? No. No, unfortunately. You know what? I think Rosie should have her own emoji, right? Rosie should have her own emoji. I'm determined to bring that to life. All right, guys, we're looking at this poll here. Does the stock market hold its gains? 75% of you thinking no, it does not. Again, vote on the poll right now. We said, does the market hold the first week of August gains? Will it end green? 65% of you saying yes, it will end green this week. 35% are saying no. All right, 360s right there for Govx. We got the SPY up there at 411. So honestly, the SPY, even though it's red on the day, it's pretty close to that previous highs up there. So oh wait, you're right. It isn't CPI week. I'm a dummy. There we go. I'm gonna switch it. I'm dumb, guys. You know. We're gonna fix this. I gotta use it. There we go. Yeah, I'm a dummy, guys. That's my fault. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, I invested physical silver. I've never been a big guy to watch Tesla pop it over previous closing price. Yeah, it was listen, guys. It was pre 6 a.m. for me, so don't judge. There we go. There we go. We'll just say big earnings. Alibaba news, because we do have Alibaba news. There we go. That should be good enough. Again, to go back to the argument we had last week here, and again, we did have some arguments last week regarding like what the future of Roku was. My dad actually said he listened to him, and there's some pretty fun arguments, man, to be honest. There's some interesting arguments to be had. We do have Activision earnings this week, so I guess we could cover that stuff too. But like, yeah. What's the potential of Roku here, guys? What do y'all think regarding Roku here? You know? There we go. Bro, honestly, dude, this is the second time today I have accidentally freaking removed crap, dude. This is the second time today, bro. I've accidentally hit undo changes, man. Damn, I'm done, man. I gotta do all this to go over again, bro. Chevron, Exxon Mobil, Microsoft, Netflix, Amazon. All right. There we go. All right, guys. What else do we have on the watch list today? Let me know what you guys see here. There we go. All right, there we go. Now I fixed it, bro. It's the second time today, bro. I've accidentally, man, I'm struggling today, guys. I'm struggling, man. There we go. Get everything back up. That is much better. Okay. Yeah, CPI. Look at Tesla ramp up here, guys. Tesla all the way up to 896s. Hey, what's up, Bob? I'm with you on Roku. We do have the Fed minutes, man. The Fed minutes report is going to be dropping sometime soon. Hey, thank you, guys. Yeah, so the Fed minutes is going to be happening sometime soon here, you know? I think that's something to pay attention to. When's the Fed minutes? So the FOMC meeting was what? Wednesday. So the Fed minutes should actually come out next week, I'm assuming, right? It happens weeks after the FOMC meeting. So the Fed minutes, somebody will correct me, I'm pretty sure. The good thing about having this chat here with hundreds of people is somebody's gonna help me out. When is the next Fed minutes? Oh, FOMC meeting. Okay, so it's going to be Wednesday, the 17th of August. is the next Fed minutes. So a few weeks after the FOMC meeting. But yeah, look at Tesla pop here, guys. Tesla flying up. I'm wondering if this is going to broadly affect everything else here. But look at Tesla. Tesla almost up to $900. Wait, what? Oh wow, Bob! Congrats, man. Honestly, I read SPAC's comment that said, "Wow, Bob, you won the lottery," and I was like, "What?" You know, if you won the $1 billion, bro, that's a help your favorite stock trader out. You know, yeah. When's the Tesla split happening? Tesla split is happening sometime. Daniel, you're probably the one that knows that the most. When's the split happening, brother? Right. And just to clarify, guys, if you ever win the lottery, okay, if you ever win, you know, listen, remember who taught you this. You never take the monthly payment option. You absolutely never, ever, 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 ever take the monthly pay option. That's for suckers, bro. Okay, that is straight up for suckers, dude. I'd never take the monthly payment option. You know why? Is because they're going to spread it out over 30 years, and then they're going to hope that something happens to you in 5 years to where they only have to pay you a small percentage of the overall winnings, and the rest doesn't go to your family. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they're going to hope that happens. And so you always take the lump sum. If you put a majority of it in equities, you'll have far more than that in 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of growth that you're going to get in 30 years in the stock market is far, far more than any lump sum benefit that you're going to get. Thursday. Split vote is this Thursday. Got you. Oh, man. 30 days after announcement. Okay, got you. Hey, we got 190 people already at 7:10 in the morning, guys. So, hey, y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate it. How about baseball this week, guys? Honestly, the Astros lost to the Mariners the last game. Did they play yesterday? I didn't even watch. Let me see. It's been a fun series with the Mariners, though. I will say that. They did. Nobody tell me what happened, bro. Nobody tell me what happened. I'm watching the replay right now. Tesla up to 897s here. Let's see if Govx holds over the VWAP at 340s. We do have Meta all the way down here. SPY is all the way up to 411s. And again, let me know if you guys see anything else moving. Hey, what's up, Bander? MGAM. Yeah, look at MGAM, man. This one is honestly kind of crazy volatile. This is multimedia games. The catalyst for this here is that they recently IPO'd, it looks like. Yeah, so this is a recent IPO. This thing IPO'd yesterday or Friday. Friday IPO for MGAM, and it is up to $17 a share. Just huge move right now. Huge move. Yeah, I saw the Mariners pitcher flexing on the last game. Your Navarez with the your Don with the your Don better win MVP. All right, guys. Well, Tesla hit 900 today, guys. That's another question here. There's MGAM. We got the SPY at 411s here. Govx is up there. Look at MGAM though, man. This one's incredibly volatile right now. It's over 17. Govx is pulling back down to 350s. I might buy a little bit of this. Little baby piece. Look, we got 25 shares. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. So MGAM dipping down to VWAP a little bit here. All right, we are in GOVX. We bought the little dip. Let's see if this treats as well. Tesla breaking highs again, 897.60s. 897.60s. $897s here. We are a little green on GOVX, so that one's treating us okay. We are a little bit green on that one. But nothing crazy yet. We'll add maybe some more if it dips down. We're going to see if that one can go crazy for us. All right, so GOVX is up there. SPY still sitting at 411s here. Tesla breaking highs again, dragging it up. Let's watch how this is affecting the Q as well. There's the Q at 315s. And so we're looking at that 315.11s here for the Q. And so we're watching that pump up. Again, Tesla looking very, very strong today. Very, very strong. Alibaba here. Again, on delisting news, we can look at Alibaba. And see, it's down under $100. It's at 90.70s right now, but it's actually gapping up a little bit after they came out and basically said that they're going to try to stay listed on both exchanges here for Alibaba. So that's kind of the news there on that front. But Tesla breaking highs again. The new highs of the day are at 898.40s, guys. 898.40s. Still in GOVX. Q pulling back a little bit, but starting to ride up from the Tesla big bump here. Tesla still breaking highs up to 899. It's about to test 900 here. Guys, about to test 900 for Tesla. A little bit under 900. GOVX still bumping up. Let's see what other news we got going on today, guys. Hey, we got over 200 people here, guys. Yeah, we appreciate that, team. Yeah, HKD going absolutely crazy right now, man. HKD is up to the $450 level, bro. Just absolutely absurd moves for HKD. Recent IPO. This one IPO'd all the way back on the 15th of this month, man. And it's just had some craziness since then. You know, you can see this thing pumped up last week to over 100. And then Friday, this thing went from like 200s all the way up to almost 500. It reached highs of 485. So just obscene gains here. Tesla about to hit 900 right now. It's at 899.80s, 899.90s for Tesla. But yeah, HKD has been going absolutely crazy too here with this move. Tesla up to almost 900s here. Just about to get there. All right, guys. Tesla at 899.75 right now. Will it break? Will it break 900? It's getting pretty close, and I think honestly that's a great sign for Tesla, man. Tesla, you know, while it's one of the more volatile large caps, when you look at it, this thing is all the way back up from the 650 level back in the beginning of July. So in less than 30 days, Tesla has gone from 650s all the way up to over 900. Just tapped 900 again for Tesla. So Tesla's moving here. Tap 900, still rip it up. So yeah, just very, very strong moves with Tesla. Their split is supposed to get voted on Thursday, I believe Daniel said, right? If I'm correct, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And then 30 days after the vote, we should get some interesting volatility from it. We'll see. It's over 900. It's almost up to 901s now. So Tesla just reeling, just very strong over the last week. And yeah, let's see if it continues. Been helping the market too. There's the Q at 315s right now. We do have HKD, which again, recent IPO with a very small float. Tesla up to 900.8s again, and then again Govx at 360s. You know, I'm not watching the baseball replays right now, guys. I would never do that to you guys. You know, there's no way I'm sitting here watching, you know, the baseball game. Ever would never do that. You know, I don't even know what that is, baseball. But yeah, Govx is at 360s. We got Tesla up to 900.8s here. Keeping an eye on these two. I'm right at the end of this Astros Mariners replay. Bottom of the 10th. Come on, let's get a squeeze bun in here. Oh, we got Jordan, bro. Jordan, you better hit the ball. Oh, yeah. Walk off. Do it. Walk off. Boom. See, I would love to see this. The bottom of the 10th, Jordan. Walk off, bro. How can I not watch that in my area, dude? I'm still bummed out about that. Shout out to the Astros, man. Damn. Can't even watch it. What's up, Pawn? All right, anyways. I'm gonna call it Tesla with a Z. I'm gonna call it Tesla. I don't feel like I need to pronounce this the Tesla. Tesla. That sounds weird, man. I'm gonna say Tesla like everybody else. You'll live. You'll be okay. Cheers to you. VRAX. Yeah, VRAX is kind of weird, man. It up at 29. What's the reason that this is moving for VRAX? Is this Virax? I'm trying to look at some of the catalysts here, but it's just kind of weird stock, man. Weird stock. Anybody understand? Somebody explain to me what's going on with VRAX here. Stock is pulling back after surging recently. The announcement of the Mpox and Varicella zoster viruses real-time PCR detection kit. And so this is moving on Mpox volatility here. Yeah, we're definitely watching Baba here. We're definitely watching Baba. Again, Baba got notice of delisting, but then they followed it up with a response to that, saying that they were going to try to stay listed on both the New York Stock Exchange and the exchange over there as well. So that is causing some bullish activity since then. Yeah. Amazon cuts 100K. I hope so, SPAC. I hope so, bro. Isn't CPI August 10th? Yeah, we actually changed everything too. That was it was early when I did that. If you look at oh wait, I should probably correct the bottom scroller as well. Yeah, so CPI data is going to be released later on this month. I thought it was this week originally, but it was too early, so we corrected it. If you look at the thumbnail now and you look at the stream title, we corrected it. Tesla up to 903.70s, 903.70s. So yeah, the CPI data is released August 10th. But yeah, Baba up to 90.6 here. Q rip it up with Tesla here, man. Look at Tesla at 904s. Tesla flying up today, just flying up. All right, guys. Tesla up to 903s here. Should we trade this one today, guys? Should we trade this today? What's up, Janish? Hey, what's up, Ride? It's been a while. We didn't see that many stocks up like today. It's been a while that we didn't see many stocks up like today. Yeah, man, it's been a fun few weeks, man. Thoughts on Will's apology? I mean, I overall support it, bro. I don't necessarily see anything wrong with apologizing when you need to, man. I think people are too prideful these days. And so shout out to Will for apologizing. Again, I mean, listen, none of us are beyond mistakes, man. None of us are beyond mistakes, regardless of how you agree with any of these celebrities or not. None of us are beyond mistakes, man. And we all make mistakes. We all make, we all do the wrong thing sometimes. And I think he can at least acknowledge that like a man and admit to being wrong about this and apologizing. I think that takes some guts to do. And so, shout out to him, man. I'm not going to criticize him for apologizing. I think that's a good thing. Um, you know, All right, guys. So we got Govx is at 350s here, 350s. We got Baba at 90.6. Tesla's at 902s. Yeah, bro. Honestly, Tesla's flown, man. Kind of getting back up there too. Starting to make some moves. Yeah, MGAM, the IPO is still moving at 1685s. It's a little bit slow over the last 10 minutes or so, but still moving. 908 daily resistance. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it right here. Right around 900.2s. Above us, we got 950s, psychological level. Right around 950. If we draw a line there and then extend it to the left, you can see, we bounced off of 950s pretty extensively here. Look at all the support level at 950s or so, right around the range of 950. 950 is actually right here, so we might actually be at 960s, but still 960 reasonable support or resistance level. Might also be just bouncing off 1,000. It might be people reacting to it. So of course, I think 1,000 is the big level. But let's see if Tesla holds over 900. I think short term, that's what we got to see it do. And yeah, it's at 900 right now. So we'll see. Watch your videos on the VWAP bounce. Very educational. Nice, man. Hey, thanks, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, Robert. Yeah, man, we got a bunch of free content, so I appreciate that. Yeah, Getty, Gety, another stock that a lot of people are talking about. Just big volatility for this, man. All the way up to almost 30. Just huge volatility for Getty. But yeah, man, listen, if Will Smith and Chris Rock can both come to terms and be like, hey, everything's okay, then I think we should, we should support that. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we're at 902s here for Tesla. 902s bouncing right off of that $900 level that we talked about here. Here's Getty on the bottom left, all the way up to almost 30 here. And I think GETY is one that a lot of people are going to be watching as well. Yeah, HKD was absolutely ridiculous pawn. Just craziness, man. Getty down there too, so big moves. Should be a fun week, though, honestly. We got enough stuff going on this week to where, it'll be a fun week, man, for sure. Watching Tesla for sure here. We got some big earnings this week too, man. We do have some big earnings this week too. Where's Snap? Okay, gotcha. We got. I think Getty is the next HKD, maybe. Yeah, for sure. Hey, thank you, SPAC. We appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we just try to put everything out there for free. Govx is pulling back some here. It's at 350s now. Let's see if that holds its gains. All right, guys. Govx is at 350s. We're watching that. We're watching 350s. Yeah, man. Honestly, it was kind of slow for a while, bro. It was kind of slow, man. Like the market has finally come back some because prior to these last few weeks, it's just been very slow. We're gonna go ahead and add another 25 shares to Govx. We're in 50 shares right now, but it's just been slow over the last few months, man. It really has. It's been slow. There hasn't been a ton of stuff going on in the stock market. There's been a lot of drops in a lot of different things, including crypto and stocks and everything else. And so there's just been a lot of fear in the stock market, in the markets in general, over the last like 6 months or so. I would say there's just been a lot of fear. Now luckily, some of that is starting to subside. You got Bitcoin over 23K again. Let's hopefully it holds. You got ETH up to over 1,600 a share, and ETH looks better than any of it. And so it's not looking bad in those markets. But again, prior to that, it was pretty slow. But yeah, here's Getty. Getty is up there. We got MGAM up there at 1670. He's trying to hold over VWAP here. Again, a lot of people talking about HKZ or HKD. I mean, it's up to $450 a share. VRAZ. What was it? VRAZ? What was the stock? It was VRAX. VRAX, very volatile right now. All the way back up to 818s, but just had such a huge, big drop yesterday. Friday that we'll see what happens. Govx starting to bounce back up some, starting to pop. We'll see. We're also still holding Intel and Snap from last week. Intel's doing great. So Intel's been doing great. We've already taken profit and scaled out of that position. We ended up having 50 shares of Intel, and we ended up taking profit. We only got about 10 shares left of Intel, so we ended up making a nice amount of money with that. Tesla is still moving up big here. Tesla up over $900 a share, and so we're watching that as well. Just big movements. Yeah, Tesla, apparently, if somebody's going to get mad at me, Tesla is at 902s right now. 902.20s. So we'll see if it holds those gains as well here. All right, guys. So yeah, we do have VRAX that's up there doing some stuff too. Yeah. All right, guys. It's never the South, man. Nobody in the South ever wins the lottery. I'm still mad about it, bro. See what else is going on in the market today. My man Steve Burns says you never realize how long a minute actually is until you're holding a big position in a day trade that's going against you. Bro, listen, I am the minute scalper. I'm going to change my name to that, bro. Yeah. We got some big stuff we're watching this week. What's AMC and GameStop out nowadays? Anyway. Hey, John, what is the next undervalued large cap New York Stock Exchange company? Disney was a great trade. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Hey, all good, bro. I appreciate that, man. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I'm already buying Intel, dude. I'm already holding Intel. And the last dip buy I got into was Intel, man. You know, again, I don't play the earnings, but what I do is I wait for healthy companies that I think are extended on the downside to drop bad results and in turn have some big drops that I then buy up after the earnings release, right? So with Intel, it's my last one. I've already scaled out of most of the position here. But if you look at INTC, you know, and you look at like a 10-day chart here, I ended up buying this dip afterwards. So I ended up buying this dip, you know, down here is where I bought it. I ended up buying it at like 30. My entry right now is 35.24. And so my entry is way right here. Let me put up a arrow or something. Yeah, so my entry was 35.24 right here, right? Is where we'll edit this and just put it green just so you can see. That's where I entered, is at 35.24. And we entered it right around the low. And then we just kind of rode this bounce up, took profit, waited, took profit. And now we're sitting on just a little bitty piece of it left. But Intel was the last one. Again, I like Intel as a company. You know, it was kind of extended, had a big overextended drop. And so that was the last one. But again, I'm not telling you should buy Intel now because, again, my entry was much better than where it is now. But that's kind of one that I've been watching here. Again, MGAM is up there. We got Govx still fighting. We're in 50 shares. But we're going to wait for these earnings to get released, Joshua. You know what I mean? We're going to wait for these earnings to drop. And with that, you know, find some hopefully extended pullbacks. What do you guys think here? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, again, I can't say for certain anything like that, but it's a good question. We can ask the chat. Any stocks you think are currently extended on the downside? Longer term dip buys? Here's the question. Any stocks you think are currently extended on the downside for longer term dip buys? Guys, let me know. I think it's a good question. Again, I'm going to be paying attention to earnings. Is essentially what I'm watching. I'm going to be watching earnings to see kind of what goes down with earnings. You know, I'm looking for healthy companies that I think are extended down now. I'm going to buy up those companies. Again, I would buy Roku, but I'm just not sold on Roku. I've talked to a lot of different people about this. And again, even my dad said he's been watching the stream. So Dad, if you're watching, shout out to you, Dad. But my dad actually disagreed with me on Roku. And so I'll tell you what my dad's argument for Roku was, right? My dad said that Roku's just better. He said that Roku is just better than a lot of these softwares that are coming out with TVs. It's just better, you know? And he also said that they're including Roku in TVs now. And I know somebody told me that last week as well, that they're including Roku with TVs now. And if that becomes more and more prevalent, then eventually somebody's just going to buy out Roku, or eventually Roku's just going to partner with a lot of these big TV brands and it's going to be okay. Again, I don't know if I agree with Roku long term. I still think there's vulnerabilities, but I do understand that dynamic that my dad told me, and he might be right. Yeah. And so again, but the problem with Roku long term is, again, the question is, how efficient do these TV companies do? Again, a lot of these, even though these TV companies are including Roku into their software nowadays, the real question is, do they eventually just say, hey, why are we paying Roku? We can build this software ourselves and just not have to pay them anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real question. The other question is monetization. You know, how does Roku monetize it? If they are they getting paid to have their Roku software included in the TVs? Or are they just including it without paying them anything? Because if they're including it without paying them, where does Roku make money in that regard? You know, how do they monetize that as well? You know, there's obviously a benefit for these TV companies to include some type of app software with their TVs, right? But the TV companies are more so interested about monetizing the actual TVs themselves as opposed to the software like Roku. Roku is not a TV company. Like, they're not going to benefit from more people buying TVs. And so where does Roku monetize their software? You know, I know their hardware, you can buy the boxes and pay for that, but where do they monetize the software? Another legitimate question. Again, I don't really have a horse in this race. so to speak. I don't really. The only thing I'm not doing is buying Roku, but I'm genuinely interested in the logic here. And again, let me know what you guys think. Good conversation. Well, yeah, I know they have Roku TVs, but I don't think that's a justifiable long-term thing. The Roku TVs are not that great. We have one upstairs in my house. What my dad said, and this is the argument here, right? Tesla bounced it up. It's over 900. But what my dad said here, it is probably true, right? Like my dad said that he was watching my stream and he heard me talking about Roku. And this is what he said. He said that eventually Roku's just going to do its own streaming service. So Roku's going to be like Netflix, and it already has. I think it has Roku TV, right? Eventually that's their end game. Is their own, they're going to turn into another Netflix, another Amazon Prime, another Fubo. And regardless of what their software does, and regardless of what their hardware does specifically, I should say, it doesn't matter, because they're going to have their own streaming service, and they're going to get eyes on that streaming service by including their software with TVs. And so it made sense. It did make sense business wise. Again, I think I still disagree with I still disagree with the stock. I don't know if I still trust it long term, but I think that's an understandable outlook in business for them. It's an understandable path to success for Roku, I guess is the best way to put it. And so we'll see. Govx rip it up, guys, at 358 right now. Tesla bouncing right off of 900. Yeah, for sure. It still seems like a huge uphill battle for sure. Hey, what's up, Rick? Still in Florida? Hey, nice, man. Rusty, Scott's Miracle Grow. Nice. Did they IPO today? Or did they drop earnings today for Scott's? Was that one of the earnings releases? If so, what's the symbol, brother? I'll look at it. Yeah, Govx is moving up here. Tesla popping up. Tesla at 903s, 904.25 is the high of pre-market for Tesla. MGAM is a recent IPO, so it's going to be volatile. It's going to move up and down. It's sideways. It IPO'd Friday, and so it's just going to be really, really volatile. So y'all be careful. Tesla's still pumping up. Govx is as well. They have to license their service. Seems like a huge uphill battle. Yeah. Yeah, again, I think the real argument for Roku is do these softwares, do these TV companies eventually just build their own softwares like they are now? Like, again, I bought a new Samsung the other day, and Samsung already has a Roku equivalency in their platform. Like, I turned on the Samsung TV and boom, it consolidates all my streaming apps in one place, and I'm already signed in, and it does exactly what Roku does. And again, it's an understandable move for TV companies to do so. Instead of paying Roku, they could just build their own, and grow their own. That's the normal path that a company is going to take. If a company can cut out the middleman there and just build their own service, they will. And especially with these big TV brands like Samsung, Sony, like, they're not going to keep wanting to include Roku. They're going to want to build their own version of that. And so what does that look like for Roku, I guess, is the real question. Yeah. Got you. Got you, Tony. Nicola acquiring Romeo Power. Hey, what's up, Ali B? How you doing, man? All right, guys, Tesla broke highs at 905s here. 905s. Q just went green on the day as well with Tesla's rip. Tesla at 905s right now. Govx still pumping up. It's at 425s also. So we're starting to get some moves. We're starting to get some movement here at 905s for Tesla. 905s. Breaking highs. Govx is at 364s. And so we're going to go ahead and cut a piece of that off here. There's Govx just broke high. So the dip buy worked. We're still riding this thing up. We're at 370s right now. No, I didn't end up seeing it, Leslie. I can't get Carol to watch any of that stuff with me, man. She never wants to, dude. Carol wants to watch straight up romantic comedies and comedies nonstop. She never wants to watch anything else. My daughter will watch some of that stuff with me, though. Yeah, so we're riding Govx up. It's looking good. We're just going to hold the rest. Hey, what's up, Walter? Govx still pumping up, though. Looks good. Tesla up there to 905s as well. Intel's looking great, too. Still holding Govx. You love to see it. Intel popping up. You love to see that also. Almost up to 4 for GOVX. Again, we're going to hold our peace now on this one. Just kind of chill. Tesla's still breaking highs. Looking very strong. Yeah, well, HKD is going to be a huge spread just because it's got a huge range. I mean, if you look at HKD, bro, it's gone from... HKD has gone from $12 back on the 15th all the way up to $425 in the last 10 days, bro. And so the spread is going to be monstrous right now. It's also pre-market, so I mean, you know, it's pre-market and there's no volatility right now, and so it's like it's pre-market. There's no volatility. The range is going to be huge, and the spread's going to be huge too. All right, so we just tapped 4 for GOVX. We just tapped 4 up to 390. I sold a lot of my stocks to take profit. Now afraid to buy more, worried about market dropping again. Still have plenty of stocks. Just waiting to see what happens. Hey, listen, if you're green, Rick, hey, you did the right thing, brother. You know, I'm not saying I don't know. You know, of course, you know me, man. I don't know if you did the right thing or not, but in the end, taking profit's usually not a bad thing, bro. And so, yeah, just again, it goes down to value, right? The common logic and like what you want to condition yourself to do is you want to look at a stock and look at the long-term chart and says, hey, is this cheap relative to where I think it'll be in a few years? If it is, then that could be your sign to buy it. If it's not, just wait. You know, money's made in waiting for moves, not trading. So, you know, waiting is never a bad thing. And, you know, as long as you're okay if you do miss something, which, you know, you should be, then waiting is always a good thing, brother. Good luck, man. Good trades, bro. Good trades, man. GOVX CEO speaking August 3rd. Who, Dwight? Oh, Scott's Miracle Grow, SMG. Yeah, SMG is up there. Did they have earnings today? Let me check. So earnings are going to be on the 3rd. So nothing out yet. So yeah, we can watch it leading up to the earnings report. Look at Tesla fly though here, guys. Wow. Tesla just ramping up here at 906.50s, just making huge moves. Big movement here. Here's Intel. And again, we are holding Intel. This should be good for me on all of these. It should benefit me. It's also benefiting crypto, and crypto bouncing back up over the next 15 minutes. We're at 23.2K here for Bitcoin. GOVX is still looking great, just breaking highs at 401s now, over 4s. Cube green again. Tesla up to 907s roughly, just under 907s here. Good green day so far in pre-market. Yeah, Tesla ripping up. I love you too, Rick. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, Tesla doing great. And honestly, I can't even knock it, bro. Like I said, I can't even really knock it, dude. I have been hesitant to invest in Tesla long-term historically, but I think you know, I just think that it's so volatile in terms of like movement, but like the movements have been pretty solid, bro. I'm still absorbing the fact that one of our chat turned 5K into 540K last week with HKD. Wow, man. Yeah, for sure. HKD, just obscene gains, just crazy big moves. Yeah. Hey, nice. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know. HKD, though, again, it's kind of one of those anomalies in the stock market that just goes absolutely nuts with everything, man, and just ends up just going crazy, you know. You very rarely see moves like HKD, but when they happen, you know. AMC back up to 1460s here. What's GameStop doing? Q is testing highs again. Tesla over 907s now, so got up to 907.40s here. All right, guys, GOVX pulling back a little bit here. Again, we've already taken profit with most of these. Roku still trying. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what I'm guessing, hopefully we get some good volatility and volume today in the stream. SPAC, but even if we don't, it's going to be a big week this week. We should have some really fun stuff going on, you know. All right, guys, the Q is at 315s here. Q is at 315s. We'll see what we get. It should be fun, man. Look at Tesla dipping down to 906. Q is all the way up to 315s. My birthday is Thursday. What's up, TC? Appearing, I'm watching. Happy first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. If you know the reference. I'm swing trading it, Adam. And so I've already taken most of my profit too. I ended up dip buying it after the earnings drop and then selling a lot of it the next day when it rebounded some over the next day or two. Still holding a piece of it though. But yeah, it's a dip buy. I'll try to hold it long term, but I'm pretty bad at that, to be honest, man. Hey, happy birthday, TC. Happy early birthday, that is. Up here, I'm watching for stocks and crypto, Robinhood and Doge. Apparently, Robinhood is the 30% wallet for Doge, and they report earnings after market on the 3rd. Yeah, Robinhood with some big earnings releases. Hopefully, it does something. I mean, again, the question is, do traders even still support Robinhood? I think is the real question. You know, after all the AMC GameStop craziness, do traders even support Robinhood anymore? Let me know what you guys think. You know, I haven't really traded on Robinhood. It's been a while. Of course. It's the first of the month. You know. All right, guys. We got 300 people here. Take the time. Hit the subscribe button. Guys, you know you want to. Yeah, there's Robinhood at $9 here. I used to really believe in Robinhood. Just to put this in perspective, I used to really, really believe in Robinhood. Like, I thought that they would be fine long term. I thought the drops were time to buy the dip. The problem with Robinhood, though, is that they severely pissed off a huge market in trading, which is retail traders, right? They severely pissed everybody off. And, you know, the other problem with Robinhood stock is that what's the argument for this long term? Like, okay, Robinhood, when it first came out, changed the trading game. You know, they made it so where zero commissions were a very common thing. It was prevalent to have zero commissions. Now, TD Ameritrade offers zero commission. E-Trade, Schwab, they all offer zero commission now with PFOF. Now, the question is, who's actually going to go to Robinhood outside of brand new traders? Like, the only people using Robinhood are brand new traders who do not understand how to use like a more complex trading platform like TD Ameritrade or TOS or E-Trade platform. So the only people that really use Robinhood anymore are brand new traders. And once they learn, most of them are going to switch away from Robinhood. Aside from their options trading, which actually is pretty nice. Like, Robinhood options are actually pretty nice. But again, the question is Robinhood going to be able to retain any type of reasonably sized base of traders on their platform? And I don't think they will. I don't think anybody's really, I think any experienced trader is most likely not going to be using Robinhood as a platform. And so with that, I just don't like them long term, man. I think they're vulnerable. Again, I'm not saying they're going to fail. I just don't like them long term. You know, I don't trust them. You know, I think their AMC decision that day has broadly affected their stock long term. And yeah, I just don't trust them. Another thing that I've said this many times before is coming from like an affiliate relationship. You know, like I as a YouTuber, I work with a lot of stock trading companies, you know, and, you know, a lot of the companies I work with, one of the ways they grow, like I was sponsored by Webull years and years ago before Webull was big at all, you know, so I was sponsored by Webull. I even have some old videos from them. But the reason I was sponsored is because Webull actually paid affiliates well. You know, Webull would give you free stocks. They would give people signing up free stocks, and they would give you free stocks as well. And so, you know, traders had an interest in promoting Webull because they would get free stocks in order to do so. Now, with Robinhood, they have a $500 cap on affiliates. So it's like, as an affiliate, they'll only pay you $500 max, which I think is a little bit greedy in that regard. I think it's going to push people away from promoting them. You know, one of the reasons I think Webull got as big as they did was because of their affiliate relationships with promoters, like with YouTubers and promoters like me. And so with that, Robinhood, for whatever reason, only has a $500 cap on their affiliate relationships, right? And so no YouTubers are really going to promote Robinhood like that because they don't really have a financial interest to do so. you know? And so I think that's a bad move on Robinhood. I think that's short-sighted of them. And I think that, you know, it's going to cause even less people to sign up. You know, why promote Robinhood when you can promote Webull and make, you know, thousands a year doing so? There's just no reason to promote Robinhood in that way. You know what I mean? And I think it's short-sighted of them. But again, let me know what you guys think. Again, of course, I'm biased in my favor because, you know, as a marketer myself, I'm biased. But again, I just think it's a bad move all the way around on Robinhood. And I think it's vulnerable long term. I'll be surprised if it succeeds over the next 10 years, but, you know, it could be wrong. Yeah, FTX buyout is certainly there, Rusty. That's certainly, you know, a real potential catalyst on that front. Tesla pulling back some. GOVX is back at 403s. 407 is the highs. Q's pulling back to the previous closing price. VRAX has also been moving a lot. Again, we're holding Intel. Snap is another one we're still holding. And again, another dip buy. I want you guys to understand this, guys. I want you guys to understand this, okay? These are the dip buys that I've been getting involved in lately, and they've been incredibly profitable for me. Hey, what's up? What's up, Burrow? Hey, good morning, dude. Retail will never give up Robinhood. I think they did already, Tony. I think after the AMC stuff, you know, I think they kind of moved away from it, man. But another, to give you an example of the dip buys I've been getting involved with, another one of them was Snap here. What's my entry on Snap? My entry on Snap is 955 is where I got in Snap, right? So I bought it at 955. How did I get it this cheap? 955 is my entry on Snap. How did I get it this cheap? 955. I guess I bought it down here. Looks like I bought it down here. So anyways, I added it to once Snap got all the way down here at 955. So I ended up adding to it and buying this type of dip. You know, if you look at a 10-day chart, I ended up buying it when it was at 955. And so another extended dip buy that I got involved with. Just a huge drop. And again, these are some of my favorite trades to take. These are some of my easiest trades to get involved with. Is I wait for what I would consider a somewhat healthy company. It doesn't need to be freaking, you know, it doesn't need to be freaking Apple or something like that. It just needs to be a company that I think has potential long term. I wait for them to have bad earnings or some type of bad catalyst, and I buy up the dip. And so again, Snap is another one. Intel, same thing. Intel, bought the dip there. Snap, I bought the dip. And so yeah, it's just it'll kind of show you what I do in terms of swing trading. That is very profitable. It's worked really well for me. But there's Intel. What's the other one moving today? We got GOVX up there. MGAM. A lot of people talking about this one. The real crazy one is HKD. So we're watching that also. If FTX buys Robinhood, then we'll be counting crypto. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, JB? Yeah, if you want some free stocks, check out Webull. Link is in the description. Appreciate it, SPAC. Thanks, man. I didn't even think to do that, you know. But I appreciate that. Robert, if FTX buys, yeah, a lot of people are speculating that FTX might buy Robinhood. Now, who knows where the rumor came from? You know, it might have came from Robinhood themselves, but a lot of people are watching it. Tesla popping back up over 905s, but I have heard that rumor as well about Robinhood acquisition. Yeah. Tony out here firing people, bro. Hey. Hopefully it was justifiable. I'm sure it was. I do my day trading on Webull and long Webull trades. Yeah, Webull's really nice. I've thought about switching over to Webull as well a few times. GOVX back up to 403s. So GOVX back up to 403s. Hey, we got 320 something people here, so we appreciate that. Tesla up to 405s. So still watching Tesla. Man, look at GOVX still ramping here, guys. Still holding a piece too. Still riding this thing up. 413s for GOVX here. Q trying to go green on the day. See what Apple is doing. Here's Apple. Apple up to 162. So Apple looks strong too. Again, Tesla's kind of reeling the market back up. You know. So Tesla at 905s, a little bit under 906s. 907.89 is the high of the day for Tesla here too. Again, everybody's getting mad. I'm saying Tesla with a Z. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rob? Yeah, Webull has done a really good job, but Webull was always a little bit better than Robinhood. Like again, I've worked with both of those when they first came out. You know, Webull did what Robinhood did, but just better. You know, Webull was a true startup in that. Like Webull did what Robinhood, but better. You know, so Webull started just having really nice connectivity in their platform where you could look at different exchanges, you could add indicators like VWAP, all that stuff from your phone. And this was back like 4 years ago, whenever that wasn't a common thing, man. Having like a really nice mobile app was not a common thing for stock platforms. And Webull kind of, you know, they did some really nice stuff on their app. Govx all the way up to 420s right now. Everybody's favorite number. Nice, Rob. All right, guys. So GOBX at 413s. We got Tesla at 905s. The sound melts. What? Hey, what's up, Eric? Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. Again, let's check out the poll numbers here. So on the poll so far, we asked people, today is day 1 of August. Will it end green? 61% of you saying yes out of over 200 votes. 39% are saying no. Let's check out our Twitter votes here too now. So far, we only got about 12 votes, and we said, does the market hold the short-term gains it made last week? Again, vote on this poll right here, guys. Here's the link for Twitter. I consider it a favor if you give me a follow on Twitter. There is the Twitter link. So give your boy a follow here. We appreciate it. GOVX still ramping up. It's at 420. Still making moves. Yeah, we ended up buying the dip at 350. 349 to be exact. And looks like that dip buy worked really, really nicely here. We'll cut it, maybe add some more on a dip now. Moving into longer term resistance, 429 Brad Profit. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be. And Twitter up to 4160s. We're watching that. Roku down to 65s. And again, I'm holding Snap and Intel right now. Small positions, though. I've already scaled out of most of them. A little bit of a cushion leading into the day. There's Tesla at 905s. Nah, I don't know, boss man. Not sure, brother. Yeah, SPY dipping down. It's mostly from Tesla. Like, if you look at Tesla here. But it looks like that was just kind of a rogue candle. GOVX still pumping up at 434s, guys. 434s for GOVX. Yeah, TBLT is a potential short squeeze play. Y'all can hear the music, right? You should be able to. Yeah, TBLT just spiked. There's TBLT at 740s. Yeah, so actually the next CPI is not going to be until August 10th. So it's not going to be until Wednesday, August 10th. GOVX still popping up at 435s right now. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green candles in a row now. And that's if this candle ends green. TBLT just ramped up. TBLT is up. They launched, it says Tough Build Industries launched 93 products on Amazon in Italy and Amazon Germany. I mean, that's not really the best news, to be honest here. I mean, anybody can list a product. I'm just not wrapped up into all that stuff. But here is the catalyst for TBLT. That is the catalyst there. Again, they launched 93 products on Amazon Italy and Amazon Germany. Govx is all the way up to 440s. So Govx is popping up. Huge momentum coming through now. Q is starting to pull down. What's the tech stocks dragging the Q down? Does anybody know? What's pulling the market down? Let's look at Apple. Apple dropping a little bit. Microsoft, Amazon, Google. So tech is dropping a little bit. 450 right now, basically, on Govx, just under 450. Manufacturing data at 945. Got you. Yeah. I know there was a few stuff looking at the economic calendar. So yeah, we got the at 9:45. We got the S&P U.S. manufacturing PMI for July. At 10 a.m. we got the ISM manufacturing index. 10 a.m. construction spending. We got some stuff coming on next week. No big stuff coming out until the jobless claims numbers coming out at 8:30 on Thursday. We do have that stuff. We got Friday non-farm payroll numbers and unemployment rates. Next week we got a few different things. Specifically, the big thing is CPI coming out on Wednesday of next week. For the CPI, core CPI, wholesale inventories, and federal budget at 2 p.m. Thursday, we got jobless claim numbers too. So we got some stuff. 440s now for Govx, 440s. All right, guys. So TBLT is at 729s. Still trying to hold over VWAP in the previous closing price. We do have Govx at 440s. Yeah, TBLT is bouncing right off of VWAP. Yeah, watch the TBLT. Hey, CMRX. Yeah, CMRX is at 240s right now. We'll see if it holds those levels. All right, guys. Q's starting to pull back a little bit. Tesla's starting to drop down too. I think $900 is the big level. And yeah, somebody mentioning CMRX. We'll look at the catalyst for this. It's an MPOC stock. Hey, what's up, Jojo? Hey, what's up, Walter? All right, so Govx still making moves here. Traded a few times this morning, but nothing too crazy. Still watching Snap and Intel. TBLT over VWAP here. CMRX popped up some. Again, Tesla pulling back some here. Here's Apple. TBLT still kind of going. Tesla at 903.60s. Hey, what's up, Paulo? Good morning, guys. All right, team. Should be fun here. Again, Govx at 430s. We got TBLT kind of making a few moves at 744s. Yeah, I got the standing desk. I might need to use this a little bit more. Q is at 315s here. Q is at 315s. We got Govx at 430s. Tesla is at 903.70s. TBLT is at 730s. Watching that. Q is at 315s. Yeah, HKD. Just kind of crazy momentum here for that one. You can see the TBLT catalyst right there. Is this my camera? Is messing up or what? There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, guys. Bitcoin back up to 23.2. Hopefully it holds, man. GOVX at 427s. Here we're watching that also. Again, we asked people, does the market hold its gains on Twitter here? So here's our Twitter poll. Really interesting results for this Twitter poll. We asked people, does the market hold its gains? And 86.7% said no, the market does not hold its gains. Again, if you want to vote on this Twitter poll, I'll post this link here. But yeah, about 87% of people said no, essentially. The market does not hold the gains it made last week. Again, do you share in that opinion, guys? Hey, what's up, Fish and Day Trader? I wanted to say I switched to swing trading, ended up giving back. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Wood. Or fishing. It happens, brother. It happens, man. I mean, to be honest, I mostly trade large caps now and cover large caps. We watch penny stocks too. But in terms of like what I trade, you know, I'll buy the SPY or the Q or Tesla or Apple or Disney or something like that. And I swing trade a lot as well. The last dip I bought was Intel. I bought dip at the on the earnings dip. Or I bought Intel after the earnings dip, made money. I bought Snap after the earnings dip, made money on that one too. And so we've been swing trading some as well, getting some pretty good results from it. But good to see you back here. Lowe's? Did Lowe's have earnings today, or was it a different Lowe's? Low is LOW, right? TBLT pushing back up over 750. There's Lowe's. Or was it a different Lowe's? Yeah, Lowe's didn't do anything yet. So it must be a different one. Who's reporting earnings this morning? Nobody big. No big earnings today. Not any big earnings this morning, at least. We got some stuff this evening, but nothing big enough for me to cover, I think. The news from the Fed was fluff news. People have bought the news for now. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a fun day, man. We'll see what we get. You know, like I said, there's lows at the bottom. TBLT starting to ramp at 760s right now, 760s. Hey, my man Spack, thank you, brother. Yeah. Hey, if y'all trade crypto, go sub to the crypto channel. There's the link. I have Q puts expiring tomorrow, out of the money at 312. What do you think? Yeah. So they expire tomorrow, though. Menina, Q312's puts. Well, I guess ultimately it depends on what happens today. I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility that we might get some drops under 312s, but it is kind of, it's down there. You know what I mean? And so you got today and tomorrow technically, so good luck. But, to be honest, it doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. Time decay. Depend on what's the time frame of the option. Like how long was the option for originally? Was it a week long, month long? Ultimately depends there. But good luck. I hope you make some money, Menina. But it's not looking great, to be honest. If the market, okay, here's the positive things. The market, a lot of people think, is extended from last week. And so there is a possibility that we'll see a correction back down today. And if that happens, you might be able to get out and just kind of cut it and break even on it. But, I mean, we'll see. We don't really have any big earnings today that is going to broadly impact the market. So, good luck. MGAM. I mean, we're watching it. Recent IPO, just kind of volatile sideways. Not really doing too much, and we're not really going to look at it until it gets back over VWAP. But it's volatile. But it's just a new IPO that IPO'd Friday, so we'll see if it gets back over VWAP and watch it then. Still watching TBLT as well. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good morning. Thank you. 8-2 expiry. But how long was the option originally? I guess I'm trying to judge what the time decay is, and so when did you buy it? Like, how long was the option? Was it a week long, 2 week long, 3-day option? Yeah. What Pawn says, which is the biggest thing going against you, is the Tesla split. Oh, for sure, Joshua. I absolutely agree. He said I found that large caps have more consistent profits than penny stocks in the stock market. 100%. The biggest thing is, like, penny stocks are sensationalized a lot more, though, right? So it's like penny stocks, they're just sensationalized a lot more. Like, people act like everyone's the new Amazon, where it's like large caps, people might have some beliefs in it, but it's usually not sensationalized, and there's usually a lot more like realistic views of certain large caps than there are of penny stocks. Every penny stock trader, for the most part, if they're a long biased penny stock trader, thinks that every one of them is just going to squeeze and go crazy and make huge parabolic moves, and very rarely does that ever happen. And even if it does happen, even less of the time do they actually hold those gains. So it's one of those things where, a lot of new traders get involved with penny stocks because they think that they have to, because they have small accounts and they think that small accounts have to trade penny stocks, where the reality of it is, you could buy 5 shares of Apple, 5 shares of Disney, 5 shares of a large cap, and make the same gains, but in my opinion, in a more reliable way than you do in penny stocks. TBLT's pumping up, guys. It just broke highs. It's up to 786s. Speaking of that, here's a penny stock breaking highs up to 790s. Friday. Okay, you bought it Friday. Got you. So it's a 3-day option, essentially. Yeah, I mean, so the time decay, it's not going to be as bad if it was like a month-long option, but it's still not going to be great. Again, I think today's your make or break it level, Menina. Good luck. I mean, again, we could speculate that maybe we get a correction in the market after being extended last week, but just be careful. TBLT at 8. So still pumping up, ramping up. Tesla starting to push back up to 904.50s here, as well. There's 806s for TBLT. All right, 809s for TBLT, still pumping. Yeah, we're watching. What's up, Cap? We're watching VREX. I've been watching it all morning. It's just kind of, a lot of the time these stocks move and then they kind of sideways consolidate for an extended period of time. So like you kind of see in this one, we're getting some sideways consolidation there. And so I'm not really going to start to pay attention to something like this until it breaks like $8 or breaks over a high and starts testing highs. You know what I mean? Are we allowed to curse here? Well, you can curse in the comments. I don't care, as long as it's not anything like controversial, and also YouTube might hide the comment. It's probably better that you just don't, because YouTube will censor it if you do. But I don't have anything like morally against it, I guess. Right on, John. Disney, epic company, be around forever, no chance of bankruptcy, and they have brick and mortar, mixed media, streaming. Yeah, 100%. They're just easier to trade, man. They're easier to bet on long term too. I think I think the big problem with penny stocks, right? Here's the real problem, is that people end up getting sold on holding them long term, and there's just a ridiculous amount of risk holding any penny stock long term. Sure, it's high risk, high reward, but like it's different than large caps, right? Large caps, like you throw a dart at a large cap, like you got like what, like a 50-50 shot of making money. Penny, if you hold it long term, that is maybe higher than that. Long term, you throw a dart at large caps, even if you hold it long term, you're gonna have a higher than 50-50 chance of making money long term. Penny stocks is the opposite. You throw a dart at a penny stock, and you want to hold it long term, the odds that you'll be successful holding a penny stock long term are like 10%, maybe 5%. And so it's just kind of one of those things where a lot of people end up investing in penny stocks and just they don't understand why they just keep losing money. Where it's like if they just invested that money into large caps, they would almost certainly make money. But instead, they just buy and hold penny stocks that are going to fail. And then they get really emotional when they do fail. And they say, manipulation, hedgies, FUD, And it's just kind of like, look, y'all are investing into very obscure companies that, are very in the early stages of startup. And it's just not a safe bet most of the time. And it has nothing to do with the manipulation or anything like that. It's just, they're terrible companies, man. They're a reason they're penny stocks, Hey, what's up, guys? No, stream didn't. Stream's here. What's up, Loki? No, we're here. Everything good? TBLT ramping up at 819s. Govx at 420s. In fact, I'm going to make a Twitter post about this right now. All right, guys. So TBLT ramping up. GOVX up there to 420s, everybody's favorite number. Tesla at 405.50s. So we're watching that. TBLT is ramping up. It's at 828s. And again, just to clarify, you can make money. Like you can make money in penny stocks, but you better be scalping and trading that momentum short term, and you better not be bag holding it because bag holding causes massive loss in profits. Hey, thank you, Fishin. I appreciate that, brother. What's up, guys? Hey, yeah, appreciate the support, guys. I just try to be honest with people, about my true beliefs about this stuff. Sometimes people don't like it, and I get it, man. Like, listen, if you're bag holding ABC penny stock, it might sound like I'm just kind of attacking you, and I'm not. I'm not attacking anybody specifically. I'm just being real about the nuance in stock trading. Point is, don't invest in penny stocks. Like, most of them are gonna fail. But do you? All right, guys, we got TBLT pulling back some here. I'll put it this way. Have you guys ever seen me buy and hold a penny stock overnight in the last like few years? Honest question. Hey, what's up, Cap? Baba news is that they were potentially getting delisted. If you want to know why Alibaba is moving, Baba got a delisting notice from the New York Stock Exchange. So Baba got a delisting notice, a delist warning, I guess we should say, from the NYSE. They also came out with a response to that and said that they plan to stay listed on both major exchanges, both overseas and in the New York Stock Exchange. And so them saying that they had the intention of staying listed boosted Baba stock up to 90s is essentially what happened. Well, I hold stuff over than an hour. Like I said, I'm currently holding Snap and Intel right now, Cap. But those are large cap companies that are, that have generally a good outlook long term. So like I'm holding Snap right now. I'm holding Intel. I bought Snap after the earnings drop, made money, took profit, holding a small piece. I bought Intel last week after the big earnings drop, caught the rebound, took profit, made money, holding a small piece. And again, that kind of shows you the way I trade, which is I buy healthy companies that are extended on the downside after big negative catalysts, and I try to buy the rebound and hold. Very profitable way to trade. Hey, thank you, Wood. We appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, all good, Daniel. Listen, if you can diversify, if you want to diversify, like I said, okay, if you're going to invest in penny stocks, you could do so, but you better believe you might make money, or you're probably going to lose money, but if that's okay with you, like if it's a risk reward situation where you're like, hey, I got this $300, I'm probably going to lose it, but I'll throw it at ABC penny stock in hopes that it gives me like 50x or something like that in 5 or 10 years. Fine. Risk reward justifiable. Fine. That's a way you can. The problem though is that people invest in penny stocks like they're Amazon and they're not. It's the real issue with them. Baba down to 90.5s. AMC was ripping up earlier today as well. Kind of dipped below VWAP already though. Yeah, I mean, I actually used NIO as an example, investor wealth, but at the same time, again, just to clarify, investor wealth. That's actually the example. Daniel actually asked me. I had kind of the same conversation earlier, and Daniel asked me, "Hey, what penny stock have you seen that's ever held its gains?" And Neo was my example. If you look at Neo from 2019, it was at $2 a share, and I watched Neo run. The problem with that is it's less than 5%, right? And so it's like, yeah, you got some penny stocks that end up making money, but the nuance behind them is not favorable. Like you gotta be able to have the guts to hold it like long term for like years and years, and even then you might have like a 5% chance of making money. And so it's like, even if you pick the right one, there's just so much things that could go wrong. You could get scared out of the position, it could drop more, it could just kind of, you could cut it a little bit too early and still lose. And so betting on 5% odds is very, very risky, of course. And so it's like, yeah, some of them do end up turning to be wildly successful, but just a large majority of them fail. And so it's just kind of like, in terms of probabilities, pretty low. All right, guys. So we are getting, what is this? Govx is bouncing up a little bit. It pulled back to 394s, back up to 418s. There's AMC down there. Again, there's the Q. Still watching like the SPY itself to see what it does. Watching Alibaba also. Here's Baba right here. It's at 90.3s. And again, the only people that really disagree with what I'm saying right now are people that are bag holding penny stocks, and watching some type of penny stock guru who is telling them to buy up a bunch of junk. You know what I mean? And I said that's very common as well. And that's one of the reasons people get stuck in that market where they just kind of only invest in penny stocks and they keep losing, but they think they're doing something wrong when really what they're doing is wrong in general. What they're trading is wrong. TBLT up to 830s. Govx at 407s. We got TBLT at 820s. My man Ride, what's up, dude? Yeah, bro. And again, it's got to boil down to look, I'm not trying to go on a tangent about penny stocks. This is just a good conversation to have on a slow market day overall, right? But what Ride said, he's just joking around. I've had people come here and be like, nah, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. CEI is going to do big things in the market, bro. CEI, bro, is going to do big things. And then I've literally said, hey, look, come back in a month from now. And I've had somebody say, hey, I'm going to come back in a month from now and tell you I told you so with CEI, right? When CEI was at like $2-3, right? Like $2-3-$4. And then literally a month later, it was at like $1 or less. It just silence. You just never hear from them again. Same thing with like SOS. I had a guy get really upset with me about SOS, which recently did a reverse split and was at 16 cents beforehand. And so it being up at 560s, it's still terrible as a company, right? It had to do a reverse split in order to get up to 566. So it had to consolidate shares just to not get delisted from the NASDAQ. Same thing happened with SOS as well. And so again, people just get emotional about stuff they're holding. And, again, the overarching point I'm trying to make is don't invest in penny stocks unless you're willing to lose all the money you're spending investing in it. Yeah, I mean, the real way to make money is Warren Buffett value investing, researching the healthiest companies in terms of value and buying and holding for 5 or 10 years. You're almost guaranteed to make money if you diversify well enough and do that. And that's just the simplest way to make money. Research healthy companies, diversify, buy and hold for 5 or 10 years. Sit. Almost guaranteed money. All right, guys, Tesla at 904s. We're watching that. Baba at 90.3s here. We got Govx at 406s. We're watching that. The Q's still under VWAP now, so we're trying to see if this one holds now. Right, 100%, Marcus. He said you need to trade without emotion. Trading with it and getting attached to a company loses you money. Yeah, don't be a fanboy of a stock. In the end, it just clouds your judgment. Govx pulling back down to 4s now. Am I still holding a piece of this? No. Okay, good. Yeah, for sure. That's probably the best way. Penny stocks are like slot machines where the odds are just against you. If you want to have fun and throw your money at something that you'll most likely lose on, do your thing, Just don't go around telling people, hey, man, my slot machine is the best slot machine ever. My slot machine's going to pay out millions. You know what I mean? Just don't do that. Just be okay with not pumping your penny stock. All right, VRAX is still kind of coming back up, though. Look at VRAX here. Up to 819s, 820s. So VRAX penny stock's been moving. All right, guys. Whew. All right, we got 826s for VRAX. Yeah, I'm trying to look at what the catalyst actually is for this. This is an MPOC stock. Okay, got you. Future so bright, I gotta wear my shades. Hey, what's up, buy stocks? Yeah, for sure. When the mega market crashes, that is the time to go big, and all the great companies, household names, products you use. Yeah, exactly, man. Fearful when others are greedy, greedy when others are fearful. It's one of the reasons I buy up bad earnings results. Like Intel last week dropped massively. But I think Intel's going to be fine long term, and so I could buy that dip. Same thing with Snap. Snap dropped massively with hundreds of millions of users. Even though they have problems monetizing their platform, I ended up buying Snap at 950s. And we're very nicely green in that one too. So you're going to get some nice correlations in some of this stuff if you could capitalize on it. That's the goal. Yeah, Neo. Govx is not looking good right now. Well, Govx is still over VWAP, or at least it was. In terms of like extension, it might be a little overbought at this point in time, but like let's watch VWAP in $4. It's had such strong moves short term that like short term, we'll see if it does something. But 350s looks like a reasonable pullback area. We got $4 up here for whole dollar support as well. VWAP's right below us, and so we'll see if we bounce right here. It's logical to assume that we could bounce. I'm not saying it will. But in terms of like VWAP and trend, we move up big, we're pulling back to VWAP. It's logical to assume that we could get a bounce there also. VRAX at 825s. Here's TBLT, 822. So yeah, TBLT short squeeze candidate as well. Right, exactly, for INCC, man. And again, we've already taken most of our profit, but we're holding a small piece. My favorite way to trade is I look for healthy companies that are beat up short term and I buy, and then when they bounce, I take profit, and then I hold a small piece in case it continues. So we're holding very small amount of Intel, but we've already taken profit and we're very green on the position overall, so it's not going to be a losing position no matter what. And if it ends up getting bought out, or if it ends up continuing to rebound on the upside, then we can make money. And even if it doesn't, even if it starts to turn on me, it's still going to be break even as a trade. And so I'm protecting myself in both fronts there, and that's kind of the key. All right, guys. Yeah, so Neo still moving. Watching Neo. I mean, it's at 20.3s. Tesla is kind of impacting EV right now. 903s for Tesla. As long as it holds over 900, it's still fine. Q's starting to turn, though. So here's the Q. And again, we're watching Baba here. Here's Alibaba. It's at 90.2s. So we're watching Alibaba also. Is Govx shorted? I don't think it's shortable on my platform. It might be shortable elsewhere, but for me personally, I don't think it's not shortable for me. And I'm not really a penny stock shorter either. You can make money, but just not really my style. All right, guys. So GOBX, again, kind of battling that VWAP area that a lot of people are watching and talked about. John warmed to me and I didn't listen. And I paid a massive price. Hey. Yeah, for sure, investor. And again, I think a lot of penny stock investors try to justify investing. You know what I mean? So it's like, because and again, no offense to anybody, but to be honest, it's kind of like a pyramid scheme sometimes where it's like, people get all their hopes and dreams wrapped up into penny stock investing, you know what I mean? And so they just get all their hopes and dreams wrapped up in it. And so when someone comes along like me and they're like, hey, like objectively look at the odds here. Like seriously, like objectively look at the odds. Like I could bring up the small minority of penny stocks that end up being successful long term, right? But if you pull up a chart on a large majority of them, and I would say over 90%, you're going to see the same thing every time. You know, and that same thing looks like this. Or that same thing looks like this. Watch. What's a good one? CEI. That same thing looks like this. You know, that's the same chart you see with every penny stock. And so I get it. I get it. Like if you spend so much time and energy investing, I get it. But the large majority of them fail. You know, and so I can bring up the 5% that succeed, and sure, like yeah, and we could hindsight look at it and say, hey, look at this one. It ended up doing really well, you know, but the problem in that is that a large majority of them don't do that. And a large majority of them fail, you know, and trying to predict the ones that succeed versus fail is incredibly difficult. Now, TBLT, what this really is a short squeeze candidate. And I've been telling people TBLT was a short squeeze candidate for like the last 3 weeks or so. And if you guys have been here, you should remember that. But again, there's just an exorbitant amount of risk that's involved with trading these, you know. And again, you can make money short term with them. I'm not saying you can't make money short term. Of course you can. The problem is when you try to invest, and when true investing into these is a loser's game. It's a sucker's game, you know. And so I'm not knocking it, but just don't invest in these. You know what I mean? At least I wouldn't personally. You know what I mean? But it kind of goes like, again, the best correlation example I can think is a pyramid scheme, where it's like you ever try to talk somebody out of a pyramid scheme, they get mad at you for it. You know what I mean? They get mad at you for it. They say, nah, you know, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He made so much money doing a pyramid scheme. Look at him. Where it's like, yeah, like the 2% at the top make money in pyramid schemes, but everybody else loses money. And just because some people make money doesn't mean it's not scammy, or doesn't mean it's not low probabilities. You know? And so it's like you got to look at them objectively and see them for what they are, which is, you know, scammy. You know, a lot of the time. And you can make money short term, ride the momentum, make money. Just don't invest in these. Don't bag hold these. You know, understand that most of them will lose you money at least. Yeah, I've seen that chart a million times. Hey, listen, I've seen it, you know, and the reason I know this is because, again, I've been trading every day for like 5 years. And so I've seen, you know, this is a reverse split, right? So it doesn't really matter, but this is what their charts look like. You know, the only reason this price is higher is because they consolidated shares, which is not a bullish thing, right? It was 16 cents, and then they did a reverse split, which boosted the price short term. But again, it's not strength. This is not a strong move. And so it's just kind of like, I could pull up 1 million of these, you know. GOVX did bounce right at the VWAP, like I said, short term. Here's GOVX. And I guess the reason I know this is because I've tried to talk people out of a pyramid scheme before. Like, I really tried to talk people out of a pyramid scheme, and they legitimately do get mad at you for it because they've been coached in how to argue with you about it, you know. Most billionaires became a billionaire by doing what I'm about to say. All right, most billionaires became billionaires by, number one, starting their own companies. You know, you think Warren Buffett made his money just from stock investing? He didn't. He started his own companies and acquired, specifically, is really what he did. He acquired other companies, and then, as you know, a stakeholder in those companies, you know, made money that way. Another way they do it is they find a sector. Or they find a sector or a company. It's almost never a penny stock that they believe in long term, and that they truly believe in, and they get really behind that one thing, that one concept, that one belief, that one sector. They find one that they truly believe in, and they go hard into that one. Again, but it's never penny stocks. It's almost always large caps, or at least mid caps, that are, you know, kind of like Uber, I guess is the best way to put it. How TBLT relative to VWAP? Well, TBLT is just a short squeeze candidate, so it's going to be a little bit different than your Joe Blow stock. TBLT has a small float and a ridiculously high short float, and so this is just a short squeeze in play, and this has been moving up, kind of like Redbox, right? Just remember, guys, you could ride these up. These are kind of the differences that you can make money in these, but kind of like Redbox, right? So it's like you can ride these up, but eventually it's going to stop. You know, like a lot of people make money in short squeezes, but they just get really stubborn with it. So they refuse to take profit, right? So like Redbox did some big things. It went all the way up to 18, 19 bucks, but short squeezes are not going to last forever. And stocks are moving up, not because they actually have good fundamentals, but because they're getting squeezed up. And it's inevitable that they're eventually going to come back down. And so if you don't take profit in short squeezes as it happens like this, and you instead get stubborn and believe it's going to go even higher for whatever reason, and just don't protect yourself, then you're just going to get stuck in a correction all the way back down, i.e. Redbox. And I know a lot of people that have been stuck in this, right? And so the real key is if you find a short squeeze play, freaking take profit, man. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Not an investment professional, not liable if you lose. No idea what any of these are going to do. Maybe TBLT just continues to rip up. But the common logic is you take profit into short squeezes. You don't hold forever and believe that the company that's shorted to hell and back is going to be some super big, long-term blue chip company. There's a reason they're shorted ridiculously heavily, you know? And TBLT, man, we'll see when it stops, but it's going to stop eventually. That's for sure. Let's watch $9. $9 is up there, right under 850 right now. Yeah, TBLT up to 830s. We'll see. Baba still at 90.2s. Tesla is still kind of consolidating here. Q is under VWAP now as well. Snap is starting to pump up a little bit. And GOVX, again, remember, guys, we told you where the VWAP was and why we should pay attention to it. And you can see what we're doing, which is consolidating right over the VWAP, right over a whole dollar area also. So, yeah, let's see if we continue there. Also, guys, we're going to get ready to send out our daily watch list newsletter here. Daily watch list newsletter. If you want to be a part of this newsletter, I'll post the link here. Go check it out. It's beginnertrading.net / I believe it's /members. Let me make sure. It might be /membership. Okay, it's beginnertrading.net /members. Here's the link. It's completely free watch list. So becoming a member is free. It doesn't cost anything. And it's just an email newsletter we're going to send out whenever big stuff happens in the markets. And so, yeah, we're going to get ready to send our next one out right now. Nothing too crazy going on today. It's kind of a slower day, but we do have some stuff going on later this week for sure that you probably want to pay attention to. So be ready for all that stuff, guys. And yeah, we're getting ready to send our watch list out now. Nothing really big. All right, we got MGAM, GOVX, we got TBLT. All right, yeah, so main watch list today. Again, we're gonna build this watch list here. We're gonna be watching Baba, Q, SPY, TBLT, GOVX, Tesla, of course, Apple. What else we got moving today? MGAM. What else, guys? We got what was it? It was like SRAX or something like that. What was the other ones moving? I know we got a few things. I'm trying to look up what we watched. VRAX is another one. Yeah. And then we will go ahead and send out this newsletter, guys. Yeah, also do me a favor here right now, guys. Do me a favor. We have over 300 people here. We got about 127 likes. So hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Watching crypto also here. All right, team. Yeah, we're going to send out our watch list newsletter now. Again, take part in our newsletter if you haven't already. It's completely free. We're going to go ahead and schedule this now. Let me make sure one more thing is right. All right, guys. So Tesla's still at 903s here. We got Baba up there at 90.2s. Q is pulling all the way back to 314s. We do have Govx trying to hold support at that high level, or at the VWAP level at 4. There's TBLT ripping up, testing highs here. We do have 895s up there also that we're paying attention to as well. All right, guys. All right, guys. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and send our newsletter out now. All right, guys, so TBLT trying to pull back. Govx is now under that $4 level, which kind of looks like an interesting level to pay attention to. Let me catch back up on chat a little bit. So, yeah, what do y'all think about the CPI report coming out? EBFM. Yeah, IPOs can get risky for sure. All right, guys, we got about 39 minutes to be exact. Govx is still trying. TBLT finally pulling back to 850s here. Should we buy TBLT? Exorbitant amount of risk here is the problem. All right, guys, so Tesla is now up to 903s here. Govx is still battling that level. TBOT is still trying here. We do have Baba right here at the top left. Again, Baba's at 90 bucks. What other stuff do we have going on today, guys? Let me know. Hey, thank you, Cap. Appreciate the credit, brother. Thank you, man. We had a green week last week, for me personally, at least. Slower week this week. It's going to be a slower week, but that's okay. Later on this month is when the big stuff happens. So we'll be waiting for that too. All right, Bitcoin's still back down to 23.16s here. So 23.16 is for Bitcoin. Also, y'all do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. We do this live for free every day right here on YouTube. We don't sell anything or charge for anything or claim to be experts or act like gurus. We give everything away for free without claiming or acting like experts. And so if you appreciate this type of stuff, hit that subscribe button, guys. We certainly appreciate you all. Hey, what's up, Owen? Computer broken. All right, guys. Govx is at 401s. Oddly, I'm having more success in the bear market. What's up, Mongo? Yeah, TBLT at 860s here. Again, part of me wants to buy this dip, but like, I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna chill and wait. You know. Let me know what you guys think we should do here. You know, there's a few of them watching spec. We've had, you know, the occasional angry guru here for sure. All right, guys. So Tesla starting to pump back up here. TBLT is pulling back down to that 850 level. Again, I'm kind of curious. Baba dipping under $90 here, down to 89.75 here for Alibaba. Let's see if it actually holds. We do have some big earnings this week as well that we're going to be paying attention to. What do y'all think crypto is going to do this week as well? All right, so Tesla just popped back up to 905s here. Let's see if this drags the market up. Here's the Q. Q's at 314s now. Tech heavy Q's not really doing that great. Here's the SPY itself down to 409.50s here. So again, we did ask a poll this morning in terms of whether people thought the market was going to hold the gains it made last week. 87% of you said no. Only 13% said yes. And so again, if you want to vote on that poll, go sub to the beginner trading Twitter. Certainly appreciate it. There's the link right there. Give me a follow if you haven't already. Ironically, it's the only channel I'd ever consider paying for, but ironically, it's free. Hey, we appreciate that, Wood. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man, we try, dude. We try, you know. Hey, what's up, Larry? It was one of the best weeks of the year last week. Yeah, man. Crazy week last week, to be honest. Just a crazy week last week. It'll be fun, though. This week will be a little bit slower. It's not going to be as crazy, but we do have some big earnings this week as well that we're going to be covering, of course, as we do. Best thing about this place is John answers questions with the truth, not like other YouTubers. Yeah, we try, man. Like I said, we try to just give everything away for free if we can, you know, and just be real with people. I think that's what I would want if I was watching somebody else, and so that's what we do here, is just give everything away for free, you know, and try to be real with people. Again, not everybody likes it. Sometimes the truth can hurt, you know. So if I'm over here knocking penny stock investors, you know, sometimes the truth hurts, man, you know, and it is what it is. Like I said, I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe penny stock investing can be wildly profitable, but I don't think it is. And again, just from my own analysis of watching it every day for the last 5 years, I just don't think it's going to be profitable for almost anybody, you know, unless they're like getting behind some of these and just kind of pumping them up. TNXP. Yeah, Tesla back up to 905s. TNXP $40 price target. Let's not sensationalize. The only way this thing's hitting $40 if it does a ridiculously huge reverse split, especially not anytime soon. It might ramp up, it might do well, but like it ain't hitting 40, bro. And maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, chat. I might be. I don't know. Yeah, Pinterest earnings. Those will be fun too. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Fishing. We appreciate that, man. Yeah, you want the Discord, guys. We got a free Discord. Again, join it. Here's the link. Check it out. I don't really post it that much. Like, we use our Discord. You know what I mean? But, like, most of my viewers come on the stream anyway, So it's like, while I want to invest a lot of time and energy, bro. Like, with the amount I stream, I just don't have a ton of time to devote to the Discord. We still talk to people, of course. And I appreciate everybody that helps it run. But, yeah, it's been busy. HKD, guys, under $400 now, starting to kind of come back a little bit. Do you think this holds its gains? That's the real question. But yeah, there's our Discord right there. Give it a join if you haven't already. Time for light. That's cool, bro. As long as you don't start plugging some other groups, club or whatever it is. A lot of people come here and they try to say stuff and then they say, oh, well, I just joined this amazing group. It's kind of like, the people on Facebook who really are just trying to get you to join their pyramid scheme. Okay, all good. Yeah, it's just highly unlikely regarding what was it? TNXP. Just highly unlikely. I mean, it may be, but unlikely. And again, that's the type of sensationalism that I disagree with, though, to be honest, man. Like, it's kind of like the AMC $1,000 crew, where it's like, yeah, they do stuff, but is AMC really going to hit $1,000? Never. AMC is not going to have a larger market cap than, Apple. Maybe not Apple. AMC is not going to have a larger market cap than Walmart. You know what I mean? It says the link was expired for me. Oh, man. My bad, guys. Let me fix that. I got you. Let me fix that real quick. All right, guys, look at the SPY dump here, guys. So SPY's not looking that great. Here's Tesla. Tesla at 903.20s. Let me fix this. Discord. I got you guys. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I got to make it to never expire here. Never. No limit. There we go. All right, we're going to fix the Nightbot one. There we go. That's one. Okay, so that actually should work here, to be honest, that link. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Yeah, 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes. Like I said, today's a slower day in terms of just general market activity. Remember, guys, we talked about $4 for Govx. We did talk about 4. It's at 412s right now. So we did talk about that. And we'll see if it continues. Y'all help me out. Let me know if this Discord link works here. But yeah, we talked about $4. And again, short term, there can be some momentum plays. Again, a lot of people need to watch VWAP because a lot of people see this move happening, but they don't have VWAP on their chart. And so they look at this and they're like, oh, well, this is going to fail. This is just dropping too much. But they don't actually see that it's just a VWAP pullback here. So they don't see this level right here. And they kind of just forget about it and they think it's just kind of coming back down. They don't understand the significance of VWAP where, you're going to get a bounce a lot of the time when we pull back to the VWAP area. And that's kind of what we got for GOVX. We called it out too. What's BX, Joshua? You could take a chance on penny stocks and make a boatload of money. Yeah, but that type of sensationalism I disagree with. Like, sure, like I could make money if I bought Amazon, 20 years ago. I could have made a boatload of money if I bought Amazon 20 years ago. And so looking at hindsight moves and then saying, yeah, if you would have invested in this one, you could have made money, sure. But in terms of like probabilities, right, with penny stocks, the odds of success of investing in them are incredibly low. And I think you should only really invest in penny stocks if you're okay with losing whatever money you invest in them, because chances are you probably will. MGAM is up to over 18s. At least it was for a split second. Coming back down. This is a recent IPO. So let's watch for basically the high of the day at 1969s right there. That level looks interesting. MGAM, I don't know if it's going up or down. I just know it's a recent IPO, and so it's going to be very volatile. Y'all just be careful. GOVX bounced right at $4. Hey. Oh, yeah, Blackstone. This one's been all right. It's kind of getting affected by the broader market lately, but, over 100 is good. Let's see if it holds. Tesla bouncing up right around VWAP as well here. SPY dipping down pretty heavily, though. There's the Q. Here's Apple. Here's Intel, which we're still holding a piece. Snap still holding a piece too. Nice cap. Hey, well, welcome, brother. There's Google. Again, Baba. Starting to break down. Baba under previous close down to 89.2s here for Baba. Under previous close down to 89s now. The cap. Yeah, you made it. All right, but yeah, Alibaba breaking down here. Tesla bouncing back up to 905s. GOVX did bounce at $4 here. I mean, hey, we told you guys. TNXP receives $40 price target. Yeah, but that's a ridiculous, ludicrous price target in my opinion. They're just trying to boost sympathy. Or boost sentiment, I guess I should say. Yeah, their second quarter earnings are coming out. What did their earnings look like last time? Yeah, to be honest, I just don't trust penny stocks, unfortunately. Same thing with TNXP. Like, look at the long-term chart of TNXP. And again, I'm not saying it's going to fail, but like, look at the yearly chart. It's pretty rough, man. I've obviously traded this one a bunch before, but there's just risk. And what happens here? Like one of the reasons you see so many people so bullish on penny stocks is because they ended up buying it back here. So they're really holding it from back here. And they're really desperate to go green. They're really desperate to make their money back. And so if you buy this at $7 and it's at $1 now and you've lost, over 90% or over 80% of your profit, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be super bullish if it starts to bounce up a little bit. But the problem is that's a rough looking chart. Some people are holding it from back here and they're just bag holding it and sitting on it. And so again, long term, I don't know. I think a $40 price target's ridiculous. Who gave it a $40 price target, by the way, too? Because I don't see anything on TNXP's catalyst. And to be honest, having multiple people show up and say the same thing is suspect in terms of bots, too. All right, so Baba's still breaking down here. SPY bouncing a little bit. So is Tesla. Tesla back up to 907s, 908s. Govx at 410s. Yeah, I don't see anything in the news about a TNXP price target change either. Not anything recently, at least. TNXP announces the issuance of a U.S. patent covering for intranasal oxytocin. Yeah, but who actually gave it the $40 price target, or are these just randoms in chat giving it that? Yeah, I don't see anybody putting a $40 price target on TNXP. I think this is mostly just bag holders trying to pump it. No offense to anybody, but I don't trust it. Seems like either bots or whomever push you that. Baba bouncing back up a little bit, though. How long did it take you to create the squeeze app? About a day or two, maybe. Would DraftKings be considered a penny stock? No, I don't consider it a penny stock. It's over $10, and the cap is not incredibly small. And so I don't consider DraftKings a penny stock. I just think DraftKings is, it's in the gaming sector. But yeah, I don't think it's a penny play. All right, guys, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, SPAC. Like, it might have potential in the MP play, but $40 price target's kind of silly, I think. Bitcoin, now under 23K again, under 23K for Bitcoin. Starting to break down. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't know about the TNXP news. Baba's still breaking down. SPY bounced it up a little bit. What's causing the market to bounce here? I know Tesla has their split news coming out this week, and it's up to over 904s, holding over 900 pretty well for Tesla short term. Let's see if it continues. GOVX consolidating up there. The other one that was moving that a lot of people were talking about was TBLT, and it's back up to almost 850s. Yeah, for sure. Haley. I've seen a lot of those make some moves. But again, I think MP is a lot less dangerous. Again, I don't know. We're speculating, of course, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Hey, what's up, Chris? GOVX trying to pull back to fours. All right, guys. GOVX is at $4. We'll see. Baba's still breaking lows here. All right, guys. So we're still waiting here. All right, guys. All right, guys. So TBLT getting rejected at 850 here. We're still looking at Tesla at 903s. Let's just see if it. Let's see if it shows up at that spot over the opening bell. All right, guys. Still kind of hanging out here waiting. All right, all right, guys. 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. Very interesting times. Hey, what's up, Ali B? I don't want to. Hey, what's up, Lynn? AEMD. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at these two. We're watching Baba break down. SPY is dipping down too. There's GOVX at 403s. AEMD is moving, but the range is just really, really small, unfortunately. So we'll see, but range is kind of small for that one. We're just kind of looking at other large caps to see if we can play off of those. IFRX. Yeah, I got you, man. All right, so IFRX is in FlareX. We can look at to see what this is doing. I don't know. I don't see any catalyst for this one. Trying to find something else to show up to see why. If anybody, okay, there it is. They recently announced plans to apply for EUA, which is Emergency Use Authorization from the FDA for their biodrug. So they're going to apply for emergency use authorization. Just remember, be careful. It's a biotech stock. Very volatile, but the last 1, 2, 3, 4 days have been very green. It's moved up almost 100%. Looks like 85, 90% over the last 4 days. So big movements here, but again, small activity in pre-market, and even while it's been making this big move, the volume has still been pretty low, and so just be careful. It is making some moves though, so we can pay attention to it, but yeah, the volume's been pretty light over the last 4 days as it's been making that move. Baba trying to bounce back. Is at the 89s right now. 89s. Tea and crumpets. Let's talk about real estate. What's up, Stefan? Anybody else's TOS take it forever to open, even after trying to delete the user GUI folder trick? Well, it depends on how much RAM you're dedicating or how much memory you're dedicating to your computer regarding TOS. It really depends on how much RAM your computer has. If TOS is running slow, get some upgraded memory. Yeah, VRAX. What's your policy on lending money to friends and family? I mean, I don't ever lend money to anybody. I might give money to friends and family if they really are in like a bind. You know what I mean? But I don't ever lend money. That just causes problems. If I give them money, I give them money. I'm not going to ask for it back because you rarely get it back, and it just causes problems. Um, and so instead, I'll give friends and family money occasionally, not always. It depends on what friends. Like, my closest friends in the world, I'd probably give them money, but they're not out here asking for money. And to be honest, usually needing somebody to give you money is a sign of drug addiction or something else. You know what I mean? Unless like they better have a good story. You know. Now, you know, now my parents, if they needed money, I'd give it to them. You know, but they're not asking me for money either. Yeah, for sure. Um, all right, guys, we got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Like I said, slower day today, but it's all good. Yeah, TOS is a ram hog for sure. But again, I'll put it this way, man. If people are asking you for money, like a lot of people have drug addictions and they just don't you just don't realize it, right? So it's like if somebody close to you is asking for money, that should be a big red flag, you know. It depends on who it is. Like if it's your parents, fine. And they need money and they're in a bind, fine. They took care of you, you know, you should take care of them if they need it. You know what I mean? If you're in that financial position to do so. Um but if it's just kind of like an acquaintance of yours that's all of a sudden calling out needing money, oh, no offense, but a lot of the time it's like drug related, you know. And I'm like, I'm not about to give no friends some money. You know what I mean? They better have a good reason for it. You know, I've just seen it happen too much. All right, guys, spy at 408s, 409s. Yeah, you can change the RAM when you first log into Thinkorswim. What you do is you go to settings and then you go to RAM settings and you just dedicate more RAM to your computer if your computer can handle it. And then that should get it to work faster. I haven't run into TOS problems though since I got like 32 gigs of RAM on my computer now, so I just don't run into it. Yeah. Hey, nice cap. Yeah, for sure, Walter. 100%, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, if like my best friend in the world came at me and he was like, "Hey, dude, like this is going on right now," you know what I mean? Like, I need help with this. I'd be like, "All right," you know what I mean? But like, if some dude I hadn't talked to in 5 years, all of a sudden starts reaching out for money, again, a lot of the time it's drug related, and so they're just trying to buy that with it, and I'm not paying for their addiction. Um, aside from that, it's like it's enabling people, to, you know what I mean? Like that type of behavior enables people to where it's like they're just gonna use you, like they're not really your friend, like they're just trying to use you. And if somebody is irresponsible enough to get themselves into a tricky financial situation like that, then giving them money is the worst thing you can do. You got to let them live with it. You know, tough love. Yeah, set up the TOS RAM. That's what you do. All right, guys. 8 minutes, team. 8 minutes. But again, it depends on who it is, to be honest. Like I said, if it's a close friend and they're really in a situation that's explainable, fine. All right, guys. Tesla at 904.60s. Consolidating here. Slow day right now. SPY dipping down at 409s. We got GOVX at 415s. We got BABA at 88s, 89s. So we're watching all these things too, but it's a slow day right now. GOVX at 415s. Yeah, I've been there, man. I've seen a lot of it. That's kind of how it goes, dude. Unfortunately, that's just kind of, life. Govx at 416, trying to hold. SPY bouncing back a little bit again. We're going to be watching Alibaba, Tesla, SPY at the opening bell. We'll see if we get some good stuff to get into today. Again, 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes until the opening bell. Let's hopefully make some money today, guys. We'll see. All right, guys, we're at 905s for Tesla. GOBX is at 417. SPY at 409.30s. All right, guys. So, yeah, we got 5 minutes, team. 5 minutes. Opening bell's going to be here soon. Good luck here. There's 904s for Tesla, 904s. AMD. What else we got, guys? Again, we got some big earnings this week. It should be a fun week. GOVX still making some moves up. So GOVX is still trying to make a pop. Again, 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Let's do this. You love AMD, yes, sir. No, AMD. We're watching AMD today. I know they got earnings this week as well. Right now, what are we investing in? I'm going to clarify this. Like, I don't know what the market's going to do, but we're right now we're holding INTC. GOVX bounced exactly off of $4 here, bro. I'm not going to tell you I told you so, but I told all of you $4 was a potential bounce level. And yeah, we're up to 428 right now. We'll see if it continues. Tesla is holding over 900s here, so it's over $900 now. And yeah, let's do this, guys. Snap is moving up here. Again, 3 minutes, team, 3 minutes. What are you watching the most today, guys? What are you watching the most? Favorite stock this morning and why? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. TBLT, yeah, TBLT short squeeze candidate. TNXP has got a lot of hyped up stuff, people talking about it today as well. GOVX has been holding here. Tesla is moving. Baba had a delist notice and then responded to that delist notice saying that their intention was to stay listed on both exchanges, and that caused some initial bullish sentiment. But now we're back under 90 at $89 a share. SPY is testing lows now. Tesla's the only thing kind of propping the market up, but everything else is kind of falling down, starting to go red here today. We didn't really have any huge earnings this morning, I don't think. Nothing crazy big, but we do have some later on in this week. And so, yeah, be ready. John, 10K, yes or no? You asking me for money? No, never. You still owe me a BMW, sir. Neo at 20.4s, 20.14s here. We're watching that. My mom has cats too, Chris. Hey, what's up, Joel? But yeah, my mom had cats, bro. I like cats, dude. Cats are cool. You got to kind of respect cats a little bit more because they don't just kind of run to you. Hey, nice Scorpio. Congrats, man. That's a good trade, dude. All right, guys. Less than a minute, team. Less than a minute. Good luck, guys. Let's do this today, team. We're going to be trying to trade today. Hopefully, we'll make some money. No big earnings, so we might actually take some day trades. Hopefully, we get some trends and volatility today as well. All right, guys. Oh, man. I'm tired. But, gotta wake myself up a little bit here, guys. All right, team. The opening bell is now. Whew. All right, good luck to you all as well today. 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. Let me get my trading screens ready. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Switch over to day. There we go. SPY is moving up a little bit. All right, guys, here's the bell. Good luck. Ding, ding, ding. There's the opening bell. We got Baba at 89s here. Tesla is another big one we're watching. It's at 903s, 904s. Govx is up to 420s right now. Everybody's favorite number. SPY is up to 409.40s. So the SPY is moving a little bit also here, guys. Tesla up to 905s, 906. Watching that run, watching that move. We got Snapchat trying to make moves here as well. We're going to let the trend play out a little bit. Amazon just dipped pretty sizably here. If we look at Amazon, there's Baba right there. Tesla is trying to make a move. SPY pumping back up here. Govx is down. We got TBLT. We got TNXP. Everybody's kind of mentioning those three penny stocks today, as well as VRAX and then MGAM, I think is what it was. But all of these are so far slow. Tesla ripping up over highs here. Here's the Q. So Tesla up to 909s, almost 910 for Tesla here. About to break highs, 909, 910s. There's 910 break. We got Baba at 89s here. Govx is dipping down. Amazon with a sizable drop. Neo just popped over VWAP though. But yeah. Ooh, my Intel trade is bumping up. Look at Intel with a lovely, lovely bounce here. And again, we're trying to hold that one long term. And so, hey, you love to see it. Tesla dropping, Q falling down. We might short the market as it pops up here. We need like a... We're going to let it play out a little bit. I might trade the SPY instead of the Q. I like the SPY a little bit better. Q is a little initial weakness. Intel's ramping up. You love to see it. SPY is kind of choppy here, though. But really what's dragging the market down, Intel's flying up. Hey, that did buy still worked. Amazon all the way down to 134s, under 134s at the opening bell. So Amazon just kind of fell quick. Big drop in the Q. So tech is dropping a little bit. Tesla pulling back a little bit, about to break lows. There's Tesla breaking lows. Just broke lows of market hours here so far. We're going to short the SPY. All right, so we just scalped that real quick. We'll add another short on a pop. Bob is still consolidating here. There's the Q breaking down. We can put like TNXP up and see what they're doing. TNXP is starting to move up a little bit. It's at 211s. Here's GOVX dipping. Amazon popped up for a second and then came all the way back down. We're going to look at like Aapl here too. Here's Amazon. Look at Amazon dump. Almost shorted that upwick right there. I just kind of missed it. All right, we're in 25 shares short of Amazon. All right, so we just scalped that too. So shorted Amazon on the drop as well. Kind of riding this downward activity and momentum down here. Intel's doing lovely. Again, we're just kind of holding Intel. Neo just rejected heavy at the VWAP as well. Snap's dipping down too, but luckily we already took some profit there. And Snap's more of like a long-term trade anyway. Aapl trying. See if Amazon pops back up here. Tesla battling $900. SPY is bouncing back with Amazon here. We're going to short this again. There we go. Cover. We'll add right back. cover. A little baby short so far on this. Apple bouncing back a little bit. TBLT is trying to make some moves here. You can see TBLT up here. Let's put this a little bit this way. There we go. That's better. Amazon's starting to bounce back. There's TBLT. It's up to 860s. Intel doing great at the opening bell. Again, we bought that dip. We're up about 20 something on the day now. Neo's still breaking down. I'm using Thinkorswim. I'm more like longer term swing trading Intel. I've already taken so much profit on it already that I'm just planning to hold this one as long as I can, you know. All right, big bounce back in Tesla here. We're going to watch that before we take any other position. Tesla's starting to bounce the VWAP. TBLT starting to break down. Maybe I should have shorted here, but we've already had such a profitable open. We might take a little bit more off of Intel and just hold the rest. Yeah, there we go. All right, we took another little piece off of our Intel position. We're just holding the rest now. Because that was such a big move at the open, I can't help but take some off. Again, I'm a huge trading wimp. I always end up taking profit way faster than I initially wanted to originally. SPY starting to move back up. Tesla back over 905s right now too. All right, Neo pulling what's called, looks like a red to green move. And again, you guys see me kind of stop trading as soon as I see Tesla starting to break up, because once that happens, the likelihood that we're going to maintain a trend is much lower, you know? And so we're going to look for a trend change. Now, if SPY gets up to like 410 and then dips down, we'll buy the dip. There's Tesla breaking highs, got up to 915s here. So Tesla is ramping up right now, guys. So Tesla's moving. All right, Tesla up to 915s here, still ramping up. Snap is rebounding really nicely too. Apple back up over 850s. Snap starting to come back here. Really nice day. I mean, we're up about $30, only about 6 minutes into the opening bell. Also looking at Neo, maybe going to take a little dip buy a Neo if we can. Tesla all the way up to 920s at this point in time. Again, this is why we stopped trading that downward trend earlier, is because frankly, Tesla is just powerhousing through highs. So we're not going to try to bet on a downward trend in that situation. Again, look at Tesla fly here at the bottom right, up to 918s, 920s is the new high, 920.67s. We just bought the Neo dip here. So we bought Neo on this dip. 50 shares. Not going to hold it too long. Going to see if it bounces at the VWAP here, and if it does, great. If not, we'll cut it. We're going to cut that. Too much risk there. We'll wait and come back to that one. Depends on what Tesla does here, too. There's Baba. Sideways action right now in the market, in the SPY itself. MGAM. Yeah, MGAM ripping up to $20 a share now. Recent IPO'd Friday. Back up to 1930s. Whew, man, look at Intel, dude. Intel is one of the best dip buys I had in the last year. You know, Intel's flying up. Intel's up to 37s. Wow. Choppy action so far in large caps now, mostly from Tesla apprehension. Tesla ripped up all the way up to 920s, and now it's kind of pulling back a little bit, so people are nervous about picking a specific direction. But Intel, man, wow. Look at Intel. Here's Intel on the top right. Just flying up. No red candles in a 1 minute chart today on Intel. No red candles. So just powerful moves. Look at that. 37s. Apple making some moves as well. Again, here's Amazon. I've been trading this one all day, but there's TBLT. TBLT up to 850s. Watching that too. All right, MGAM just broke highs again, guys. MGAM just broke highs. Intel still pumping. Again, Tesla up to almost 920s. Again, we kind of slowed down trading here. We don't have any upward trends to really attack outside of Intel. And we're already in Intel, so we don't need to wait anymore. Yeah, it's probably because AMD's leading up to their earnings this week. Pawn. Tesla just broke highs again. Probably going to drag up a lot of large caps now, too. TBLT's moving, but look at Tesla. SPY's starting to go green, too. All right, we're at 162.40s, guys, for Apple. 162.40s. Yeah, what about HKD? HKD all the way dumping down, all the way under $300 now. Wow, that's crazy. All right, guys, so market is up here. I might buy the dip in the SPY now. We didn't quite get the big full move that we wanted earlier, but we just made we're in Apple right now. Here, I gotta show this Apple trade. We're in Apple right now. Just broke over the previous closing price, so we're riding and capitalizing on this. We're gonna sell 10 shares left on Apple, ramping this up. We're gonna go ahead and cut it here. All right, so made about 15 bucks on Apple there too. Still riding Intel up. Yeah, up about 40 on the day. Not bad for about 10 minutes. Here's the SPY. Looks like an upward trend is forming now. I'm trading Thinkorswim nothing. This is TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. Man, SPY still bumping up here. Look at this move. MGAM finally pulling back some. And put something else up. Here's HKD. Look at the craziness on this one, man. And again, I try to tell people the risk involved with these. Yeah, Tesla, 921s. Well, no, Apple's pumping up as well. Look at Apple. Apple just went technically green, broke previous closing price. So Apple's bumping up. A lot of other large caps are too. VRAX is trying to break that 810 level. Again, recent IPO. There's VRAX. It's up to 813s, 815s. Trying to break these highs. Oh my gosh, no. All right, so VRAX pulling back. Here's Apple dipping down a little bit. We just bought 25 shares of Apple. Let's see if it works. Just looking for a bounce, high break if we can get it. About break even on the Apple trade right now. Apple's right above the previous closing price. About break even here on Apple. Trying to ride this bounce. I don't want to add some more to this on Apple. I think I will. All right, we're in 40 shares of Apple now. And Tesla just popped up. Hopefully that drags Apple up and turns it green. kind of sitting back here. About break even in Apple right now. VRAX trying to come back up too. There we go. Green and Apple. Kind of pulling back down now. We're not going to hold this forever. We'll give it 1 second here, but all right, we're going to lose about $3 there for Apple, and it might bounce back. We'll see. Here's the SPY. Could hold this dip. Look at TBLT just break highs up to 980s right now. 980s. We did re-add on this Apple dip, and so we did jump right back into Apple here. And so we're still in 10 shares left, but we just kind of added right back to this. Cut it. So made a little bit there. Look at TBLT up to 9s right now, guys. TBLT is up to $9 here. Over 9s now. So again, short squeeze candidate. There's Apple. Here's the SPY itself, which is, another one we're watching. But really, this is mostly getting influenced by Tesla here. I like this dip buy, but it's going to be a small position on the SPY. There's 20 shares. I like the buy zone here for the SPY, but again, I might be wrong, and maybe it just crashes down. See if the SPY bounces back up to like up there. There we go. Cut a piece. Nice. Cut that too. All right, so yeah, we're up $40. Not too bad for, 15 minutes. Here's the P&L. $40. Not too bad. We'll take it. TBLT finally dipping down a little bit. Tesla's still trying to hold now, but again, I think Tesla might start to slow down now at this point, and so we're going to wait and not push super heavy into these. Neo. Green or red so far today, guys? Let me know. Green or red? Tesla dipping down a little bit now. Apple trying to rebound some. We just scalped a little bit more on Apple, a little bit more. Sorry. All right. Hey, baby, I'm right in the middle of the trade, and you're turning into Cousin Eddie over here. Okay, I love you. All right, love you. All right. Carol over here like Cousin Eddie. I'm doing good. I'm making money. Carol shows up. Boom. All right, guys. So, yeah, anyways. I like this pattern here on the SPY. We're going to buy small shares. Small little baby shares. Up about $45 on the day. Cut it. All right, we just cut that. A little bit under 50 on the day now. Y'all have ever seen Vegas Vacation? Have y'all ever seen Vegas Vacation? You know how the guy's making money at blackjack and he's playing cards at Vegas and he's making money. And then Cousin Eddie shows up and he's just terrible luck. And so he just starts to lose money after Cousin Eddie shows up. All right, that was my joke for all those that didn't get the reference. If you did get the reference, shout out to you. There you go, Cap. Cap knew. All right, guys, so SPY testing highs now pulling back. VRAX is ripping up as well here. SPY dipping down a little bit here. I might buy 10 shares of this. See if we can move back up to test this highs. It really depends on what Tesla's doing here. Tesla's impacting this all. So if you're wondering like what's going on, Tesla breaking highs, looking strong, dragging the SPY up. And so you're essentially trying to predict what Tesla's doing here because that impacts everything else. Yeah, I'm Papa Giorgio from Huma. You know, that might be my new Twitter name, Nick Papa Giorgio. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm changing my Discord name to Nick Papa Giorgio. All right, guys. So we're in the SPY. All right, guys. So we're in the SPY. There we go. All right, my new name is Nick Papa Giorgio in Discord. So yeah, that's me if you're watching it. Yeah, put $1 in, win a car. I put $1 in, I win the car. I put $1 in, I win the car. INTC at 3690s here. So, you know, we did, honestly, I didn't really want to tell people this, but we did cut our INTC trade accidentally here. Like we were in with 10 shares and then I tried to cover a piece of it, but for whatever reason, I covered 15 shares. And so I entered a short position accidentally, and then I had to cut that. And so we're out of our Intel position. Very profitable trade. We are out of that one though. All right, so we're cutting that as well. We got out of the SPY trade. Just kind of taking little baby trades here. We're up about 50 on the day. Not too bad for about 20 minutes in. PMI numbers. Yeah, we're going to push. So the U.S. July manufacturing PMI was 52.2 versus 52.3 expected. It's actually a little bit lower than expected. Those are those numbers right there. All right, guys, VRAX and TBLT flying up. Tesla just ramped up, bringing the SPY all the way up to 411s here, guys. 411s on the SPY. But Tesla is just ramping up huge here, just big moves. All right, guys, so the SPY is pulling up to 511. Yeah, TBLT is up to 920s here. Again, SPY ripping up on Tesla high breaking here. So Tesla breaking highs, dragging everything else up with it. Again, we're up about 50 bucks on the day. Not too bad. We might push towards $100 in profits today if we can. We're going to try to make a move, but we got to wait for a dip. We're way too extended for me to buy this up now. You can see Tesla on the bottom right here too. Does Benzinga have a light theme? I think I need one. Yeah, they do. All right, that's better. I like that better. You know, when Nick Papagiorgio says he needs a light theme, that's what we get, you know. All right, guys, markets rip it up. Tesla finally dipping, hit 930s. Will Tesla break a K today? I guess is the question. All right, guys, the market's running up here, man. Tesla has not had a red 1 minute candle in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six candlesticks have all been green for Tesla here. Now let's see if it holds. For that reason, I'm not really buying up anything right now. We're going to wait until the market is less extended and continue to attack that upward trend until we get it. Bitcoin pumping back up to 23.23, so that's great. SPY looking strong too. So this is all good for crypto, good for everything. Again, guys, if you want to check out a crypto trading platform, check out BitGet. BitGet's really dope. You can try. I am biased in their favor, of course, but like you can check out BitGet. If you want to invest in crypto, you can on BitGet. So, you know, a lot of people want to buy the crypto market right now with how volatile it's been. You can see Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. There's a lot of different cryptos, whatever you're looking for. They have Metaverse crypto, Solana crypto, GameFi crypto, Inno. They've got Doge, XRP, EOS, just a lot of different cryptos, and they're constantly adding new ones. You could also copy trade other profitable traders here. And this is where I think a lot of people are going to find value. You can see which copy traders are actually making money and copy them trade for trade. I can even go to the copier's P&L. And see, this guy, Vu, has made copiers $136,000, and he's made about $66,000 himself. And you can copy him trade for trade by clicking follow. You can give a stop loss, all that good stuff. You can try out crypto futures as well and trade with up to 125x leverage with no PDT rule in the crypto market. You can trade any of these cryptos at the top with leverage, and there's no PDT rule in crypto as well. And they add new ones every day. And there's just a lot of stuff you can do. There's USDC futures, coin futures, just a lot of different types of futures trading. There's also a lot of different things and rewards. You can do crypto savings, group coin, BGB, Launchpad, so you can get in early on some of these past projects that run. A bunch of good stuff. They are accepting US users, so you can use BitGet if you're in the US as well. And so you can use BitGet if you're in the US. And it's just a good dope platform that allows US users, that allows you to do all the different facets of cryptocurrency trading that you want. Here's the link. Check it out. Great way to help support the channel. You know, another profitable way to help support the channel. So we certainly appreciate it. The link is in chat right there if you want to check it out. But yeah, the SPY is up to 411.70s right now. So the SPY is ripping up big, almost up to 412. You know, the SPY is about to go green on the day as well. So if you look at this previous closing price at 412, you can actually go, the SPY actually might go green on the day if it breaks over this 412 level. And so again, you can see the market kind of gapped down a little bit, opened up pretty down below VWAP here and pretty down below the previous closing price. And the market's now kind of edging closer and closer to that green level. Do you think we go green today, guys? Again, let me know. But market's been pumping up mostly from Tesla here. Tesla's at 930s right now, 930. So we'll see if it holds. MGAM, yeah, VRAX pumping up to 850s here. Again, we're kind of extended to the point where I don't know if I'm comfortable buying this dip here. Again, we're up about 50 on the day. Pretty profitable day for my trading overall. But again, I guess it depends on what Tesla does here. If we hold in 930, if we keep pumping for Tesla. Again, we're kind of extended on the upside for me. And so I'm a little bit more hesitant to kind of get involved with anything yet as Tesla pulls back. But we'll see. VRAX is now dipping down as well. We did a poll today. Today is day 1 of August. Will it end green? 60% said yes. 40% said no. Again, let's see if the market ends green today. That's the big question here. Big question mark is, does the market end green today? We're pretty close to that on the SPY. Pretty close. And so again, this 412 level is the green level here. Hey, nice cap. Hey, congrats, brother. Thank you, man. Oh, I mean, thank you, SPAC. Sorry. Thank you, Cap, as well. We appreciate the support, of course. But hey, let's see if the market goes here. Tesla dipping down heavy. SPY trying to put up, but man, what's going on with Apple here? We're kind of scalping Apple right now. Very big movement here in the SPY. Look at this. So we're going to cover a little bit more here. Taking that off. We got 5 shares. So we just nailed an Apple trade too. I'm going to go ahead and cut that. What's going on with the market here? What's changing the market right now? Some type of data just dropped, I think, right? Oh yeah, another way to help support the channel, guys, is by checking out TopStep. TopStep funds traders in the futures market. And so you might see me trade like the Apple trade or the SPY trade here. If you look at the E-mini, which is the top right here, it does the exact same thing as the SPY. And so you can actually see this is the same price action on this left and right side. You can see dip, move over VWAP, pullback, dip, move over VWAP, pullback, big, crazy green candle. And you can trade this right side here with no PDT rule in the futures market. And so you can day trade short with a couple $1,000 margin account if you want, with no PDT rule in the futures market. And so the futures market helps you get around the PDT, and you can trade the same scalping strategies that I'm using here. And TopStep funds you in the futures market. And so they give you a demo. If you can hit their target on the demo while following all their rules and conditions, then they'll fund you between $50 up to over $100,000 with a 90% profit split. And so basically, once you're funded, if you can make 10K, you get to keep 9,000. They keep 1,000 since they're funding you that money. And again, this is a company that's regulated and located in the US. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year. It's genuinely one of the easiest ways to get around the PDT rule. If you want to trade large caps, that is, with like the SPY, but you can also trade commodity futures and all that stuff. And again, legit funded account program, been around for over a decade. There's the link in chat if you want to check that out as well. Now that I'm done selling out, we got big rips in the SPY. Tesla pulling back, consolidating a little bit. We'll see if it actually holds those levels now. So Tesla is pulling back and consolidating a little bit. Let's see if it actually holds. Again, we're up about 60 on the day now, so not too shabby on our trading. Just kind of hanging out to see what we get on Apple, on the SPY itself. Should have held INTC, it looks like, but that's all good. Who? What's Bill Gates doing? I don't know. All right, guys. So Tesla's still dipping out a little bit here. We'll see if it holds. NIO's still trying to break those highs here. Yeah, TBLT consolidating up there. Here's TBLT right here. Pull it back a little bit. VRAX, same thing, kind of. Is that all he's saying? Is buy Hexo? Is that all he's saying? Buy Hexo. Has he said anything else besides buy Hexo? Yeah, I don't see it. GG, sir. Good day to you. Mullen had a catalyst. Yeah, I did see the Mullen catalyst here. Mullen is up to 83 cents. Again, another example of a penny stock that just does not hold, that has a huge amount of like long-term holders. When you look at the long-term chart, it's just terrible. Terrible chart. HKD. Yeah, there's Mullen ramp up. There's Tesla dipping down here. Here's TBLT. Here's HKD too. A lot of people talking about this, but just so volatile and risky for this one. There's no range here. Like this is like it's essentially a gambler's paradise for HKD. You know. Tesla pulling back to 920 here. We'll see if it actually holds there. All right, we're actually scalping a little bit of Aapl as we speak. And we just scalped Aapl. I don't know why I decided to take it off in 5-share increments, but hey. Making some money here, riding the bounce of the market. Tesla pop it up a little bit. There's Mullen. Yeah, SPY's ripping up. Yeah, we've been kind of buying some other stuff outside of the SPY, but we made money on the SPY today too. But we bought like Amazon, Aapl today. All essentially look like the same chart though. Like all these stocks and the SPY look like the same chart. Aapl still pumping up. Tesla bouncing back up to 925 here. Aapl still ripping back up here. We bought towards the bottom of the range. Now we're covering, or we covered around the top. Here's the SPY itself. Amazon SPY looking big here. Look at the 413 high of the day from Friday here. So market's green on the day now. The SPY is technically green on the day. And yeah, just making some big moves here. Yeah, Bitcoin's pumping up as well, which is great, you know. And again, I mean, like I said, check out BitGet, man. BitGet's really dope, guys. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. Again, a lot of people are going to find value in crypto futures, but they have all the different crypto futures you want. So they have coin futures, USDC futures. You can build algorithms on BitGet as well. So you can like build futures, create trading bots and all that stuff here too, if you want. And so there's just a lot of cool ways to do this. And yeah, you can check out BitGet. Again, trade crypto futures, no PDT rule. You can see Bitcoin is ramping up, and a lot of the same patterns work. Work like the stock market. But you can see Bitcoin is up to 23.36, and you can buy market, sell market. Basically, you can get level 2s. And again, they do have crypto futures available with no PDT rule. A lot of people are going to use copy trading too, where it's like if you look at copy trading. There's a lot of traders here that make money. You know, there's a lot of traders that make money. You can see this guy Uzi has made copy traders 38K. You can see Evan has made 3,000 for copy traders, and a lot of these copy traders aren't trading huge as well. Like, look at this guy. He's only made 147 bucks for himself, but he's made copiers $3,200. He's up about 340%. And again, you can copy these guys trade for trade in crypto. Check out the link in the description if you're interested. I'm certainly biased in their favor, of course, because I get a commission if you sign up to me, though. But here's the link if you want to check it out. We also got a crypto channel that you can see my man Spac posted. It's youtube.com/beginnercrypto. Yeah, for sure, pawn, 100%, dude. Hey, that's kind of how it goes, bro. Mullen, pull it back too here, guys. Mullen's pulling back too. Market is just ripping up though, man. I don't even see. I could buy the pullback and the SPY. I'm a little bit tempted to. Yeah, we'll buy 15 shares of this and see if we bounce here. SPY is green on the day, but I'm not going to hold this forever just because, you know, market's up a lot over the last 20 minutes. But we're in 15 shares of the SPY. We'll see if it continues. If Tesla bounces, maybe we'll get some interesting activity here. There we go. We got a lot of stuff. Amazon, Apple testing highs again. Kind of tempted to buy some more here on the SPY. I guess I will. We'll take 30 shares of the SPY here. We're in 30 shares. Amazon just broke highs and Apple's ripping up too. So maybe this has some good sentiment for me. All right, there we go. Starting to get a ramp up. We'll go ahead and cover that and take the profit immediately off. And then let the rest sit here in case we do start to continue to rip up with like Tesla or Amazon or Apple. All right, still getting rip ups in the SPY. Again, I want to let this work. Maybe I'm being a little bit... Amazon's still pumping up here too. Wow. All right, we're going to go ahead and take this off here. We got the scalp. That worked great. Again, up about 70, a little bit under 70. But kind of edging closer and closer to highs here. Yeah, I just think the spread makes it a very low favorable, low odds trade. You know, high risk, high reward, sure. But I think with HKD, the spread mixed with everything else just makes it very difficult to like, you know, again, I'm coming from a poker background. So it's like in terms of like plus EV long term, I can't imagine that it is, you know. So it's like, while you might get lucky and make money with HKD, I think the odds of losing money are just way higher for a large majority of traders. But if you can make money with it, I'm not knocking it. I mean, listen, do y'all's think? I'm just not touching it myself personally. HKD, just too much risk. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it down, guys. So, hey, hit that subscribe button. I certainly appreciate all the love and support, guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Again, we do this live for free every weekday morning right here on YouTube. We got some big earnings this week. Like I said, I got some family stuff going on with some of my, you know, family. And so we got some stuff going on, unfortunately, that we got to deal with family stuff. And so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Good luck. Love you all. Have a good day. Appreciate all the kind words today. Hope you guys made some money. Again, we're grinding it up. We'll probably try to maybe push towards $100 today. But good luck, guys. Love you all. Don't forget to sub to Beginner Crypto. I'll post this link. I certainly appreciate the support. Thank you, James. I appreciate you, bro. We guys see you guys back bright and early tomorrow morning as we do. We got some big earnings this week as well. We got some big stuff going on in the stock market this week. And so if you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. We'll be back bright and early. Love you all. Y'all stay safe. We'll see you guys tomorrow.